Is this thing on?
Oh,
Careful.
we have so many wires and tubs of toys
I
laying
know.
around.
It just turned into some kind of TV studio. So we're going to let the lobby fill up and go get dressed. Be right back. Entertain yourselves.
Oh, I'm going to share it in the event. Start up the raffle for the shares. I don't know what we're giving away.
I put some on the table.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll figure out. I mean, we could just do it electronically again. Oh, maybe I could do it on my phone? That might work. It's in the tub back there, yeah. There may be things piled on top of it, yes. Wheel of names, that might work. Trying to straighten myself up here. I'm a little crooked. Guys, we're letting the lobby fill up. It looks like there's about 25 of you in there now. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss. A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. I'm trying to grab the names of everybody who shared this, do a copy. It's not letting me copy off of Facebook. Oh, there we go. That might do it. Copy. Now let's go to Wheel of Names. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. I think this is going to work. Justin's putting on his clothes. You guys saying anything in there? I can't see your comments. Let's see. Let's see if I can see them from here. Bartertown. Who run Bartertown, guys? Who run Bartertown? Farpoint run Bartertown. What is in the box? We found some weird, awesome treasures. We're hoping to find some more in these tubs we've got here. Let's see. Comments. Visible to hosts. Yes, yes. Get this to load up.
You want to start the other camera?
Yes. I'm in the middle of a thing, so you gotta give me 1 sec. All right. All right, I might be just about ready. Okay. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, I think we're almost ready. Yeah, I think we're ready. You ready? Yeah. All right.
It's time for another edition.
It's time for Bartertown.
Sunday afternoon. Time for another edition of Bartertown.
Who runs Bartertown?
You run Bartertown.
You run Bartertown.
No, my wife runs Bartertown.
Farpoint.
Welcome.
Runs Bartertown.
Just
Hi.
to be aware, for part of this video, we are also recording ourselves doing it. We've been asked to be part of the Nacelle company.
Yeah, they're doing a new docu-series on vintage toy stores around the country, around the world, actually.
And how we're dealing with COVID and the quarantine.
And this is how we're dealing with COVID and the quarantine, so.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. This is maybe our 7th or...
This is our 7th?
I think our 7th quarantine Bartertown video. It is post-apocalyptic themed.
Hence the whole Mad Max Bartertown
We couldn't
vibe.
wait to put these outfits on.
This is my regular clothing, so like I'm not even.
This has been in my closet waiting.
Yeah.
For the appropriate moment. It's finally kind of appropriate.
There's never a bad moment, but you know.
The past few we've done video games. We're changing it up a little bit today. We're doing what's in the box because we've had tubs in the back room that we've really never gone through. And this gives us a chance to process some stuff. And you're going to be as surprised as we are what's in these tubs. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think there's going to be any 12-back Star Wars or anything high dollar in these tubs.
Yeah, I can't imagine we would have let that stuff sit.
Now, typically when we buy a collection, we, we'll pull the gem stuff out of it, the stuff that we're really buying the collection for. But there's always stuff left over that we just don't get around to, and this is going to be that, man.
There's a lot of tubs here.
I'm afraid I don't want to give you guys COVID, but I am going to take this mask off because my glasses are getting steamed up.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to hear you too.
Yeah.
Take off the mask. It's
All right.
fine. I don't think you're going to give anybody out there COVID.
She's master and I'm blaster.
That's sweet. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. So right now what I'm doing, I found an online website that will allow me to pick a name at random so I don't have to actually put them in the hat like we were doing in our previous weeks.
Let's pretend there's people who haven't seen this before.
Oh, that's a good point. So, the first thing we do at the beginning of one of these Bartertowns after introducing ourselves as Master and Blaster.
Or Justin and Penelope. We are 2/3 of the Farpoint team.
Yes.
The third it can't be here because of the quarantine. So hopefully he watches. Hi, Frank. It would be nice if you watched.
Yeah, Frank. I hope you're watching.
He would be so into these videos.
He would be dressed up like more than we are. But what we like to do at the beginning of these Bartertowns, is do a little raffle as a thank you to everyone who shared the event in advance of the event, just to help get the word out. You know, we're a small business just trying to keep going during this whole quarantine thing. If any of you don't know who Farpoint is, we are a toy and collectible vintage toy and collectible comic shop in southern New Jersey, United States.
Yep.
We have been mandatorily locked down by our governor for the safety of all.
Because we are not essential.
We're not an essential business. We're not a doctor's office or, a grocery shop.
So New Jersey is a locked down state. We can't have our doors open to the public. And, we're trying to bring Farpoint to you on the internet because you can't come to us. And we love having a store and we love interacting with...
Your face is directly behind
we love interacting. Prime is just a big dude.
He's huge, yeah. There you go.
We love interacting with, the people who love the stuff as much as we do. So we don't see anybody all week. So this is our chance to sit and interact. You don't have to buy a thing. You can hang out. So what happens is leading up to this, anybody who shared the event, your name goes into a hat to win some sort of random giveaway. Today it's going to be Planet of the Apes figure.
Is that Dr. Zayas there?
I think it's General Ursus.
It is Ursus. Ursus, check him out. So we weren't putting the names in a helmet. There's a lot of names this week, so I've got all your names on I don't know if you can see that.
We're going to use technology.
Yeah, it's an electronic wheel of names.
We're stepping up our game a little bit because having to put all the names in a helmet, even though it's cool and kind of, post-apocalyptic, takes a lot of time to write all those names down and stuff.
There's a lot of you. I don't know if you guys can see. Probably can't, but there's a lot of you there. A lot of names there. A lot of names. There you go.
So, that being said, here's how a claim sale works. While Penelope's you're going to go through the list of names and give a giveaway?
I got the names. I'm ready to spin it to win it.
Oh, let's spin it to win it real quick, and then we'll explain how this works.
We
don't even know how this works.
Yeah.
Because this is the first what's in the box one. This is not processed or priced.
Let's see. Can you guys see the wheel of names there? I'm going to spin it, and let's see what happens.
Spin the deal. Break a
deal, spin the wheel. All right, who's my winner? Our winner is Dunkel Zine.
Donkey. X9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Donkey?
I recognize the name. There's people on Facebook who don't use their real names, and
I'm going to go out on a limb.
I'm sure I know them.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Dunkel X9 is not your actual name. Regardless, you are our lucky winner of...
General Ursus.
Let me get my light back on there. We will be contacting you, or you can shoot us a PM so we can arrange delivery of this beautiful guy. Thank you so much. Let me get back on screen here. Thank you so much for sharing our event. Help to get the word out. There's 75 folks watching, so maybe we should just get to it.
We'll get to it. So that being said, during the course of this, so the rest of the giveaways, we do giveaways all through the course of however long we're on. It's usually about 2 hours. I hate to go longer because we're not... I say this every time. We're not huge fans of these kind of claim sales because typically before the quarantine... you would always turn a claim sale on, or it would pop up in my feed from being in a group on one of these pages, and it would just be some, how do I explain it without being offensive?
I can say it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
A large man with a large beard.
Just a fat white dude with a beard, like me. Doritos in his beard. We always say that, and no personality, and it's just hard to watch, and that's not what we want. We want you to be able to tune in and watch this and not even want to buy anything. If you don't want to buy anything, fine. You're just here to chill. People do that in the store all the time.
Yeah, so we can't have people here in the store. We're going to try to bring Farpoint to you. One of the ways we're going to try to do that today is something new we've never done before. We're doing what's called What's in the Box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? We have a lot of stuff laying around in our warehouse, our garage, our back room, just unprocessed stuff. Collections come in, and as we go through them, some stuff tends to just kind of get put to the side, cast aside, as you will. General Ursus may have been one of those things.
No, he was actually processed in the store. He has a price tag.
Oh, he does have a price tag.
Yeah.
There you go. He was actually processed.
So, because I didn't want to just dig in a box and pull something random out.
Yeah.
So, we don't know how this is going to work with these digging in the boxes.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure how we're going to do this, but...
So this stuff is not priced. I'm just going to kind of wing it. So, all the prices we say are basically probably going to be shipping included, so we don't have to go crazy, but that's shipping included in the continental U.S. or in the U.S.
Yeah. Oh, no, anywhere in the United States.
Yeah.
Just to go over the claim sale rules, I did paste them into the chat there, just to kind of go over it again with all you guys, or anyone who's new to the whole claim sale thing. If there is an item that you're interested in, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about each item, we're going to show it off a little bit. We will quote a price. The first person that we see, you're being covered totally by this guy.
That's all right.
The first person that we see on our end to say claim and the name of the item, or some derivative of claim and the name of the item, gimme, name of item, I want, name of item. Doing that helps prevent the Facebook spam filter from stopping you from speaking. If you say the same words over and over again, that tends to happen sometimes. So just to kind of do some variations there.
So for example, best way to say it.
Yeah.
This guy. This is a giant plastic prime. He doesn't transform. He looks like he's just for like kids.
He's cool. I take him.
He's super cool. He displays cool.
He's huge.
So say he's gigantic. So shipping this guy is going to be insane. What do you think it would be to ship this guy to California?
Shipping this guy to California is going to be at least $15.
Right. So say I say $30 for this prime. Let's try it.
Yeah, let's start with this guy. Let's
$30 free shipping in the United States for this prime. The first person to say claim prime, right? Or sold prime. Give me prime. I want prime.
I want the prime.
Give me the prime. Gets prime. At the end of the claim sale, we will send you a...
It's going to be a PayPal link you can use to check out. You can use...
you don't have to have PayPal.
No, you can use any credit card, debit card, e-check, PayPal balance. Anything like that is going to work. I'm just going to open up this video on my phone as well.
So here's another thing. It's the first person we see who claims it on our end.
Yeah. So,
it may look different on your end. Unfortunately, that's how the internet works, and with these Facebook Live videos are not perfect. Sometimes people's internets are slower, but what we see on our end, the first claim on our end, is the person who gets it. And if no one claims it, Prime stays here and hangs out with us. That's totally fine.
Kevin, was that you giving an example, or do you actually want Prime?
Is that Kevin Grant?
Kevin Grant, yeah.
Well, see, I know my Transformer people.
He said claim Prime, for example.
Okay, there you go.
So I'm guessing that was as an example.
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin doesn't want this.
If you want to clarify,
here's another
that's
thing. Say I don't have to ship it to you in your local. Say, Kevin, you do want this, and it's what I say, 30 shipped.
Yeah.
Well, then it's it's $20 if you want to come. If you guys want to come and do a porch pickup. Not a lot of you are local watching this, but that's a thing we can do. We'll hash that out at the end of this. So. We do more giveaways during this entire thing. And the more that we sell, the more I'm willing to give away because I'm feeling good, like, yeah, let's give some stuff away.
Prime is covering your face. Move him out of the way.
So,
there you go.
For the rest of the giveaways, you have to have had purchased something. We do like you watching, but it just can't cost us money. We are here to keep the lights on.
So what we do in that case is when you make a purchase, let's say you buy 3 things. Your name goes into the wheel of names 3 different times.
Yep.
So you have 3 chances to win. 1 chance for every item that you purchase.
So let's go on to another item. I'm just going to grab a tub and... You want to grab a tub? This is going to be so weird.
Justin Goldacre, what's on the block today? We don't know.
We don't know. we don't, there's a whole...
Yeah.
I'm looking at... There's 5 tubs here, and then there's a bunch more in the back room. If we get through some of these, I'll bring them out. There's going to be some great stuff. There's going to be some garbage.
Yeah,
with video games, we blew through a lot of video games. I don't know what we're going to sell out of this because...
Well, we just sold Prime to Kevin.
Okay. What did we say? $20 for him?
Yeah, Kev, $20 because we'll...
So there you go. That's one name in the hat. I am not ready to give anything away yet, though. This looks like a big old... Grimlock, maybe from... See, this is how this is going to be. I don't know what this... This looks like Age of Extinction, like a kid version of Grimlock. He's got some cool guns. I'm going to have to dust this stuff.
Yeah, a little bit.
We should grab a baby wipes, and I'll clean this one.
I can go grab the baby wipes.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to take off my jacket.
Oh,
if that's all right with
okay.
you guys.
He does, like...
I'm feeling a little bunged up in my Mad Max outfit. But before I take it off, I just want to show it off. My Mad Max costume.
So this looks like a big Age of Extinction Grimlock. Now, I could sit here and go on eBay and see what people are asking on eBay. But I have a general vibe of what this stuff is and how it... And if it's, it's just cool. You know what I mean? Like, this is just a cool Grimlock. I would want to play with this myself. I'm sure it does stuff. I just can't tell what it does. It looks like the head moves when you do this. There's guns that pop out. Oh, there's a switch for on and off. Okay. So this is untested. I don't know where the batteries would even go. I'm not going to sit here and put batteries in. It does look like it transforms, unlike that Prime, because he has arms underneath here, so it probably turns into a big Grimlock. He's awesome, if I'm honest. If you're doing like I might want to keep this. If you're doing like a
that is not how this works.
Your 3 3/4 scale GI Joes, this is a in scale Grimlock for that. I want to say, man, what do you think that's going to be to ship? It's going to be like $15 to ship.
I mean, to California at least, it's a little weighty because I guess he has some electronics inside there.
I want to say $45 shipped for this big old Grimlock. $45 shipped. That's because I like them.
Do we even know what it is?
It's a Grimlock from Age of Extinction, I think.
It's weird and cool.
I mean,
you're just saying $45 because you want to keep it.
No, dude, this might be an $80 Grimlock. This is me riffing. I'm just riffing here.
Which is kind of good.
Yeah.
Oh, his mouth opens.
It does. He definitely transforms into a bigger Grimlock too. $45 ship for that big old Grimlock.
What's next on the chopping block here?
All right, this is something weird. This looks like a Dukes of Hazzard board game. This is how it's going to go today. Like,
yeah, this is going to be
from a kind of modern Grimlock to. I wonder if Tom Felice is watching. Now, here's the thing.
I think Tom has this already.
I'm sure he does. The box is all there. It's got tape around it as a tear. So this is definitely a board game to play. Not for like a high-end collector. It's got a tear here to the lid. I don't know what this comes with.
I do. I have a version of this, so I can.
Well, that's a good thing. The board is in good shape.
You're a little off center. You want to move in? Or are you good?
The board is not torn. Well, my stupid thing. That's why I'm on that side
usually.
Okay. We switched sides for this.
We did because we had a lot of tubs over there. The board is in good shape.
Okay, so we have a stack of cards.
There should be a bunch of cards. Okay, I can already see that it's not 100% complete.
There's two. Okay, that's a tow truck.
Yeah, there should be 4 little cards. Looks like there's only 2.
That's going to be Daisy's Jeep. There's a roadblock.
4 cards, 4 roadblocks.
Oh, so it probably comes with a General Lee.
Yeah.
And there's of course, whatever kid kept the General Lee.
Yeah, we've got half the cars and half of the roadblocks. We have 1 die out of 2. And we have a bunch of cards.
There's the instruction sheet. How about, what do you think this would cost to ship? Can this go medium?
It really can't go medium out, but between you and me, if I send it medium mail anyway, maybe $5.
All right, screw it. $15 shipped.
It's missing a few pieces.
A car.
It looks like most of the cards are
I don't know how many cards are here, but I mean, $15. I would probably pay that at a yard sale, honestly. I mean, the board is cool.
The board is
If
beautiful.
you're a Dukes fan, you could just hang that board on your wall.
Just frame that bad boy.
What's next?
All right, I am gonna give me 1 second. I want to catch up on some notes here, see if anybody's saying anything that I need to actually be looking at. Penelope Daniels joined. That's me.
Oh my God, there's just such weird stuff.
There are a lot of comments. I'm going to read some comments from you guys, especially this one from Chris. Chris, I really appreciate this comment. I want to read it out loud. I know since the quarantine, I've looked forward to 3 p.m. every Sunday. I can't really afford to buy anything right now. I've found these live feeds essential, however, bringing me right back to my childhood. You are essential and helping more than you know.
Oh, thank you.
Chris, that means a lot. And, I don't care that you're not buying anything. The fact that we're here for you guys and you guys are here for us really means a lot. I'm getting choked up, so I'm going to shut up now. Andrew has said that he thinks the green coloring is robots in disguise.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
They were doing that in R&D, that big a thing? He's cool. Oh my God, dude.
Andrew's looking for Beetleborgs or Mystic Knights. Your guess is as good as ours, Andrew. I literally have no idea. Oh, look at this smashed Data. Oh, I feel so bad for him.
He's completing the thing, though.
So we've got, what is this? Star Trek Generations, Lieutenant Commander Data. Now, his card has seen better days. He's got a smushed bubble, but he's 100% complete in there. I don't want to sell this by itself.
Well, maybe we'll find more Star Trek stuff. We can do like a Star Trek lot.
You know what? We're going to put him to the side for now to see if we find any more Star Trek. If you're into Star Trek, keep your eyes peeled.
This is
That's
cool. So
cool.
this stuff needs to be wiped off, obviously.
Oh, I was going to get you a baby wipe. I forgot. Sorry.
So this is McFarlane Danger Girl in like the fish tank set. He did a bunch of spawns like that. and I think like he did a lot of the McFarlane toys from the I guess early 2000s. He did a lot of special stuff that came like this. I think they did a Metal Gear, you know, a lot of Spawns. This is Danger Girl set. I don't think it's ever been taken out. It looks, you know, pretty much new in the box. Super cool set. I don't know. I wouldn't even know. I mean...
So, we had one of these before. I think we ended up selling it for like 20, 25?
Yeah, so 25 shipped. How's that? 25 shipped for Danger Girl. Have fun. Enjoy.
Dave said that one person's trash is another one's gold. That's true. And Maria, I see you. I see you. I just shipped some cards to you, I believe. You had a lot of questions about those cards, if I recall correctly. Just kidding. Lou won a game a couple weeks ago. My daughter will do a review of the game that I won from you guys. I'll share it. Lou, thank you. That would be great. I can't wait to see that.
Oh, here, look. This looks like a lot of, like, the KO wrestlers.
Yeah. These are really cool. These are, like, Remco-looking guys. I don't know much about them. Yep, Remco. I'm going to move Danger Girl. We're starting to get a little bunched here on the table.
All right.
I'm also going to forget what prices you said for everything. I should probably go get a Post-it note.
You should get a, yes.
Yeah.
Put a Post-it note and stick it to them.
Getting up yet again.
And now I'm just removing some trash. Like this is a empty bag and board. I don't even know what this is. This looks like Johnny Depp to me. I don't. Who knows what this is?
It's a Sandman action figure.
Oh, is it?
It's Desire or Death.
Oh, it's Desire.
Yeah,
Look at you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. If you could take this crap and put it over there.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. Here, stick Desire down in front. Put him in front. He's cool.
Named after. Oh, we need to get one.
Desire is face first.
Oh, you can stop recording on that thing.
Okay. My butt is in the shot right now. So, for any of you guys who are joining us right now, we are Farpoint Toys and Collectibles, 2/3 of Farpoint Toys and Collectibles, Justin and Penelope. We're doing live sales during our lockdown just to keep things cool, keep stuff moving.
I don't know what Desire is even worth. What's Desire worth?
I mean, he looks like he's worth like $10, maybe $8.
$8 shipped, you think?
I mean, I'll take him out of his plastic and ship him
Yeah,
loose.
$8 shipped. They're going to take him out of his plastic.
Here, you take Danger Girl, and I'll sit up Desire. Please take Danger Girl. He won't stand up. I'm begging you to take Danger Girl. Yeah, he does not want to stand up. There you go. There we go. Mark is hoping there'll be Godzilla or Kaiju. Jose skipped his essential job to watch.
Oh my God.
Jose, you shouldn't have done that. Dave said hi. Christopher is asking what kind of cards. I have no idea
Cards.
what that question is in reference to. Christopher, are you referring to the Dukes of Hazzard game? There were some cards in there?
Oh.
Is that an empty box?
Here's a good thing. This is a Star Wars Return of the Jedi mini rig Cap 2. It's a box, complete box, in pretty nice shape. It's all there. It's got a little, tape. What would you call that? Where the tape pulls off.
It's
residue.
a little bit of a sticker residue or a
sticker residue,
a lift.
right? But all the flaps are there, and the instructions. Actually, the instruction bag has never been opened. So the Cap 2 instructions, an instruction bag, and then whatever the box litter is, the literature that comes that shows you what. I
want to go over the rules real fast. Kim, I see that you're saying sold, pick up $5. I'm guessing you mean Desire. I just want to go over the claim rules again real quick for anyone who might not know. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the item. We're going to show off the item. We're going to figure out what we are going to ask for the item. And then as soon as we name the price, what you want to do is comment the name of the item, and then either claim, mine, me, gimme.
Yeah, make sure you put the name of the item in there so we know which one you're talking about, because we're just going to move through this stuff.
And it's a little
not
hard.
Everybody's watching at the same time.
Yeah.
Some people are starting right now, and in that time, whatever quantum reality that is, we're selling Optimus Prime. But in our reality, we are well past Optimus Prime. So if you see us, say you see something you like, just make sure after we say the price, you put
Oh, Kim, you don't be sorry. It's fine.
Oh, nobody should be sorry. Yeah,
no,
we say these rules like
and we don't
20
even...
times during these things.
And half the time, especially on a day like today,
we don't expect anybody, first of all, to know exactly what's
doing.
going on. Dude, we're making this up as we go along.
Yeah, we don't even know what we're doing. Kim, if you want Desire for $5 with some sort of porch pickup, we can figure out.
Oh, done.
Done.
Yep.
Just comment down here so we know
what's up.
Sold,
yeah.
Yeah.
When you do say anyone, not just you, Kim, anybody who's buying something, when you say the name of the item and sold, if you want to, throw the price in there so we remember. But but we're writing it down. So this is a nice Cap 2 box. Like I said, no toy, box only with sealed instructions and box literature. $15 shipped.
And the prices that we're quoting do include shipping anywhere in the United States.
Yeah, if you're local and want to do a porch pickup, let me know, and I will use my my calculator brain to figure out how much you will be saving on shipping. I'm like a Mentat from Dune.
I don't even have anything to say to that. Sorry.
Excuse me, right, Dune.
Oh, Jason Weber, Cap 2 claim. Okay, Jason.
Oh, I knew Jay was watching these. Well, he's gonna want to pick it up. So $10, Jay, if you want to pick it up.
Yeah.
So just write 10 on that.
Yep, I gotcha.
Let's keep along with the empty box deal. This is
Jay. Just so you know, it's empty.
Yes, he knows. This is super cool. I wish we had the motorcycle. This is a complete Robotech Armored Cyclone box only. When I say complete, I mean the box is complete. None of the tabs are ripped off. It's in pretty good shape. Great display shape if you collect Robotech. And it also has the Armored Cyclone instructions with it. So all you need is the toy, and you have a mint in box Armored Cyclone. I don't know what this box does. I'm going to say the same thing as the last one.
15?
15 shipped Robotech Armored Cyclone box. Super duper cool.
As soon as someone buys it, we're going to find the Cyclone in another tub.
Oh, well.
So Patrick just had an interesting comment. When the quarantine is over, I'm going to miss seeing you guys. So Patrick, we decided pretty early on in this whole thing that we're going to continue doing these claim sales even after things are back to normal, whatever normal actually ends up meaning. They might shift to a little later on Sundays, maybe after 4, because we're normally open 12 to 4 on Sundays. But we're still going to do them in some way, so you're not going to miss us. We will continue.
We're still doing these.
Yeah.
We enjoy them.
It's fun, it's different, it breaks it up a little bit.
Gives me a chance to put on shoulder pads.
It gives Justin a chance to dress how he wishes he could dress every day. Alright, what do we got here? There's a pile of men in front of me. Let's see. We've got some Remco wrestlers. Now, I know...
Are they Remco for sure?
This one is definitely Remco. The referee is definitely Remco. This one I don't think is Remco. He's a little bit more rubbery than Remco. His head's a little more rubbery.
You know, I think I have another one of those somewhere. Hold on.
Let's see here. I'm going to start piling them up here. The ref is definitely Remco. This fake Hulk Hogan I don't think is Remco, but they're all very He-Man knockoff-y kind of wrestler-y guys. I think this guy's supposed to be the $1 Million Man.
Or stolen mold from the middle.
Yeah, the way the Remco figures worked is they weren't really like actually the characters or the guys. They were just sort of like meant to kind of resemble them. If I recall correctly, this guy came in some kind of robe, so I do think he was supposed to be the $1 Million Man. Maybe he was like the $1,000 guy. I don't.
Oh my God! Really?
I don't know what he was. I don't know what his deal was.
$10 captain.
Yeah, this guy's not Remco, but he's just another like luchador kind of looking guy there. Oh, this guy's got some homemade tattoos on him. He's interesting.
Oh, well, that's what we talk about heart and soul with toys.
This is, yeah, so we talk about this sometimes. You know, folks bring us their toys to sell, and, you know, sometimes they bring in stuff that looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's obviously been well-loved. He's got some paint wear. His face is a little, he looks like he got into a serious fight. And he's got some Sharpie on his chest. Someone decided to tattoo him. And people will apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not in good shape, it's kind of eh. Never apologize for having played with your toys. That's what they were made for. You know, is it cool that he's got a little tattoo there? It gives him some character. So never apologize for having played with your toys.
This is like yard sale. This is gonna turn into like Bartertown yard sale. Because that's what this stuff is. This is like yard sale lots.
I need to scroll back and read some comments because I'm doing too much FaceTime.
Let's catch up on some comments.
Andrew, wouldn't mind seeing you dressed like this every day. Same, Andrew. Same. Jason Weber just got on here. Any other Star Wars? Not yet, Jason. We'll find out together what we're doing here in case anyone else doesn't know. What's in the box? We are literally just grabbing boxes and tubs of stuff, unprocessed, from various collections over the years. I have to be honest, some of this stuff has literally been sitting in this back room since we moved into the store 3 years ago. It's just weird. Hey, that's...
What?
That's awesome.
Yeah, is it yours?
It's mine, but I was bringing it to the store to sell.
Okay.
So I'm in. Put it in the pile. $5.
All right.
Who wants a Back to the Future book? It's awesome. $5.
This might be up Andrew's.
I need to keep reading. I'm missing comments.
Yeah,
here.
catch up on the comments.
Tiffany, thank you. I see you're commenting and answering people's questions, so thank you. Matthew, the Remco figure you have is Michael Hayes. The rest are pre-bootlegs.
Oh.
Thanks, Matthew. I think there were 2 Remco guys, the referee and one of the wrestlers, and everybody else is just kind of, you know. Anna Maria, sold Back to the Future book. Anna Maria.
Anna Maria.
Anna Maria. Thank you, Anna Maria. I'm going to make sure I write down.
I'm going to sit.
You're going to sit?
How about
standing? Aww.
Stimpy? Little plush Stimpy. I wonder if it's error correct.
Stimpy, you idiot.
Do you have a date?
I have my contacts in, so hopefully I can read this. 1992.
All right, so he's error correct. Vintage
I forgot
Stimpy.
to turn off the other camera. Should I do that now?
Yeah. Vintage Stimpy. He looks like an idiot.
Stimpy, you idiot.
Good. He doesn't smell. No stains. Let's say Stimpy is $10 shipped. Vintage Stimpy. I wonder if some of you guys are on eBay checking because that's a $30 Stimpy, or you know what I mean?
Good.
Official, not a knockoff.
If that's a $30 Stimpy, I hope that someone buys it for $10.
Yeah, me too. $10 shipped. Penelope's gonna have to write down her little list.
He's gonna get a Post-it note and get put in my pile. Actually, the pile should be that way, I think. Stimpy, you idiot. Ron wants Stimpy. Anthony wants Danger Girl.
All right. Guys, thank you. So listen, we know we're not going to retire on this stuff. But what you're doing is we're closed. We have no way to sell out of our store. This is it. We do eBay, but you know, a big part of what we do is the store. So every $5, $10, you know, it makes up for a week. Not makes up for it, but at least it's a week we're closed. But at least we're bringing something in to keep the lights on. He is tortured. This is Ponch.
Stimpy, you idiot. Sorry, Jose.
Migo from Chips.
It looks like Ron got Stimpy before you. Sorry.
This is Ponch Migo from Chips. His knee is broken. I could feel it. So his knee is broken.
We didn't finish with the Remcos. I gotta finish them off.
Oh,
you do your guy, and then we'll figure out the Remcos.
He's got a safety pin holding his pants on.
Oh,
He's just
let me see him.
Poor Ponch.
I feel bad for this guy. Like, look at him. Look at that.
I think Ponch might just be. I hate to even sell him like that. Ponch just might be like we might wait for another bunch of trash Migos and put them all together. Because
we're doing what's in the box, we don't know what we're gonna find. Yeah. It could be trash, it could be treasure, it could be both. I mean, if anybody wants Ponch in this condition,
$8.
I mean, shoot us a message. He's got good parts, like his head. His
head's good.
Yeah, his head looks okay.
His arms are good. So if you're like a Migo guy and you like use parts and pieces, it's well worth the $8. But if you're just gonna put Ponch on a shelf, it's up to you.
If you're looking to maybe do some customizing, if you're just looking for parts and pieces to fix one maybe that you had as a kid, his head, his arms look good. He definitely has at least one broken leg. His outfit's not in the best shape. If you want him, just let us know. We'll figure something out.
So the Remcos, what do you want? You will do it as a lot?
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe, absolutely.
What do you think?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Average?
There's 6 of them there. I mean, none of them are in great shape. I mean, what, like $2 or $3 a piece?
$3 a piece. So how about $20? Well, he's got drawing.
Yeah, this doesn't even count.
$18 shipped for the Remcos.
This guy's
and knockoffs, whatever, the wrestlers.
yeah, the Remco wrestler and knockoff guys. This guy's definitely got some tattoo action.
Oh, you can see that the molds are different. The ones
that aren't Remco, their legs are a little more He-Man-y. If that makes sense.
$18 shipped.
$20,000 man there.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right.
G1 Constructicons long haul.
Whoa, what? There's actually... Oh, wait. Wasn't Andrew asking about these?
Yes, I'm going to try and find more pieces.
Andrew, we found a Mystic Knight.
G1 Constructicons, I believe he is Bone Crusher. I believe that's Bone Crusher.
Oh, Joseph, that's a good question. The rules are pinned in this chat, but we'll just go over them again for a second while he's doing that. This is a claim sale. If you're interested in any of the items that we're talking about, as soon as we name a price on the item, you just want to comment claim and the name of the item, me, mine, gimme, name of the item. It's good to vary what you say just so Facebook doesn't hit you for spam. We are taking payment via PayPal. We will send you a link at the end of this with the amount that you are due. You can pay via credit card, debit card, e-check, or PayPal balance. You don't need to have a PayPal account to check out, which is really cool. The prices we're quoting are including free shipping anywhere in the United States. If you are international, we're happy to ship to you. We do have to charge you exact shipping, though, and that's something we can work out after the fact. I hope that answered your question.
I wonder if this belt is for any of the Remcos. Does it say WWF on it or anything? It's a wrestling belt.
World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. I mean, I would throw it in with them, I guess.
Throw it in with them.
Yeah.
So that belt comes with the Remcos for 18 shipped.
$18 for all the Remco.
A lot of times, I know
wrestlers.
this from WWF toys, the belts are sometimes sought after and expensive. So here's a G1 Transformers lot. We got a Soundwave. The door is there and works, but it's not. It displays well, but I could see the door has a crack and is broken at the bottom. See, this is why I didn't get to this stuff. Other than that, though, he transforms. His battery cover is there. So if you were just going to display a Soundwave, this display is great. So that's... And then two Constructicons, Twin Twist and Topspin? Twin Twist and Topspin, both with their guns. Let's say $20 shipped for all these Transformers. That's a lot of Transformers for $20 shipped. You're just helping me clear out boxes.
We're getting questions about Hawk Girl and
I'll get to them.
Hawk Man.
Yeah, we're going to get to them.
We'll get to them.
Oh, look, there's even Devastator part. That's a arm, the extension for the hand that goes in. Any more stuff I find for this, I'll throw in there.
So Andrew and Patrick are having a discussion about what's better, 8-inch or 5.5-inch. In regards to Mystic Knights, that is.
Here's a GoBot to go with those Transformers. I'm just going to keep juicing that lot.
Anthony Lionelli would like the Transformers.
Here's another GoBot for your Transformers, Anthony. Look, Devastator's head for your Transformers, Anthony. Thank you. We appreciate the purchase, man. Anything else I find that goes with that, I will throw in there.
That was how much?
Oh, I think I said 20 shipped.
Okay, I believe that's what you said. All right, Anthony, they're yours. What is that thing?
So it's a Transformers thing. It's a radio, but it's missing the top thing.
Oh, that's weird.
You know what, Anthony? It's going to make it a little heavier to ship, though.
Yeah, I mean, if it's broken, we don't want to... If it's legit broken, it's trash.
I don't know if it's broken or just missing the top piece.
I'll take a look. I will discern that.
I'll throw it in for $5. It's a good piece. If you find the top piece, it's a $40 toy. I know that for a fact. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
It doesn't look broken?
No, it's just missing the piece.
Yeah. So what did you say? Another $5 if Anthony wants it?
Yeah. Not to be weird, Anthony, I'll tell you what. Give us $25. We'll throw that in. There's a couple more Transformer guns here I'll throw into that lot for you. This is if you want it. This is another If you say no, then I'll just hold on to that.
All right,
That's a
so we've got, hold on. So we have the original pile, which is $20.
Yeah, I just...
And if Anthony wants
should've
more
waited to
shit,
find
it's
it
another
all.
$5.
Oh, look, I just found a bunch of guns.
All right, well, let's make this lot number 1. And this is a new lot. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
That's easier than trying to convince Anthony to give us more money.
Okay. Leader 1 broken. Oh, you don't want that. Oh. That's a cool GoBot. This is a GoBot. He's missing his stacks. But, I need you to pay attention here, because I'm about to do a thing. Unless Anthony said something.
I'm going to bag up Anthony's lot before I do anything else, if that's okay.
Guys, bear with us. This is like new territory. I'm just digging in boxes and, you know, He-Man guys. He-Man new guys. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Robin Hood with a mullet. Robin Hood has a mullet. So, this is up to Anthony. There's a Transformers lot here, but I'm going to do some GoBots too. So, this is a GoBot, I forget his name, Stacks or something, but he has 2 stacks that he's missing, so he's not complete, but he's in good shape. He's this guy. GoBot.
Anthony, we're not really doing delivery. He's in Hamilton. I don't think that's...
Oh, I can't drive out to Hamilton.
No.
It'll cost me $20 in gas in our truck.
So, we're happy to ship to you that lot for $20. Yeah, Hamilton's a bit, especially with the whole, like, non-essential, not going anywhere unless it's essential kind of thing. You know, if we're on our way somewhere or if someone's on their way somewhere and they could stop by the porch, that's cool. But driving that kind of distance is not something we can do right now, unfortunately. Look at all the GoBot bits. Oh! I
said that. Mullet.
We're not selling Kevin Costner.
Okay.
You gotta pry this guy out of my cold, dead hands. Look into my heart.
All right, so I got another lot here. I got GoBot.
Nothing left
GoBot.
to hide. Sorry. Oh, Anthony, if Anthony's interested in porch pickup, we can certainly do that.
All right. Is he interested in this lot as well or no?
Anthony, do you think you're interested in the GoBots? And
this is a Transformers AM
Transformer
FM radio. It's
stuff?
super cool. It's kind of rare, actually. It's missing... So this folds down.
Boop, boop, boop.
And then there was one that folds up. It's the Autobot symbol. Then you have Prime's face underneath it. It's missing the top piece. Possibly it still works. I don't know. And then there's a Super GoBot Porsche Hair Fiend, I think his name is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GoBots. I don't know, another $5. And
all that stuff?
Yeah, I'll just put it with his lot. Especially if he's picking it up.
All right, Anthony, I don't know if you heard that. If you want the rest of this stuff mixed in with your other lot and you want to pick it up, $25 for all of it?
Yep. If not, I'll sell this lot for 12 shipped if Anthony doesn't want that. I know this is weird. Dude, we're making this up as we go along. I'm just going to separate stuff. That's He-Man stuff.
Anthony's good.
Good with this?
He wants it. So
thank you so much
for all of that stuff.
Awesome. Real Ghostbusters.
No sweat, Anthony. Thank you so much.
Andrew.
What do you got there?
Is Andrew watching?
Andrew was watching. Hopefully he's still watching.
Put these close.
Hold on. Let me back up the rest of Anthony's stuff.
Okay.
What else is going in Anthony's pile? All this?
Not the G.I. Joes.
This
yes.
stuff? Okay. Yep. Anthony, your bag's huge. And radio. That's so cool.
Dude, weird stuff in here.
Hey, man, it's what's in the box.
Oh.
We don't even know what's in the box.
Hey, that's the stickers for that Porsche. You should take that.
Anthony, you're getting some stickers for somebody?
And this is a broken buzzsaw. I don't think he has his head, but hey, whatever.
This bag is just getting bigger and bigger. Anything else?
Just getting rid of stuff, man. That's it. Getting rid of stuff.
Matthew, any WW Hasbro guys?
We have a huge selection of them.
We do have a pretty big selection of them here in the store.
And there might actually be some in this.
There might be some mixed in here. We literally, and I hope I'm hitting this home, we literally do not even know what we're about to look at.
Show these to Andrew. Those are Power Ranger-esque.
But Matthew, if we don't see any during this live sale, shoot us a message. We can do like a personal shop thing for you where we actually like send you photos of our case and we can figure out if you want anything. Andrew, if you're still watching, Justin wants me to show you these. I really dig like the the poses on these guys. This guy doesn't want to stand up. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Who are these dudes? Are these just like Cayman Rider type guys?
I think they're like PVC early KO Power Rangers.
J.R. Martina, is that a Joker?
It's Robin, I believe.
There's 2 First Mate Robins sitting here. They've been here for a hot minute. I think we were waiting to see if maybe we found any more Batman stuff. Because, like, no offense to First Mate Robin, I don't think just one First Mate Robin is really worth shipping by himself. So I think they're just kind of here waiting, hoping for more, or similar, or something. Tiffany, you want a Pirate Robin? Okay, we'll figure that out. Let me see here. First Mate Robin.
Because, you know, when Batman was a pirate.
Yeah, when Batman was a pirate. Justin, what do we think on just one of these Robins? I was hoping to find more stuff.
Well, shipping is what, like probably $3?
No, shipping, he might be first class. If he's first class, it would be $4 or $5. I mean...
Yeah, $10 shipped, $9 shipped.
Tiffany, are you okay with $9 shipped on First Mate Robin? It's probably going to cost $5 to ship to you. Oh no,
yes.
you're even though you're on the East Coast now, it's probably $5. Let me know if that's cool.
There's 2 of them. Get your pick of the litter.
All right. Tiffany, I got you. First Mate Robin. Look at him. Back when Batman was a pirate. Let's never forget those days.
All right, somebody asked about Hawkman and Hawkgirl. I'm not sure which DC line they're from. They're early. They're not DCUC. I think they're pre-DCUC, but they are a super cool set. Oh wow, the wings extend.
The wings are amazing. Like, yeah. I want to keep them just for their wings to use for a custom or something.
No, I wouldn't do that. The set's too cool to cut up. They display really cool. Oh good, his wings help him stand. Actually, their backs look like some sort of clips or something. I don't know. Maybe there was strings with them or something. I've always had a thing for Hawkgirl, if I'm honest.
Is there any girl you haven't had a thing for?
Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell. So,
I got nothing.
I don't know. $12 shipped for the pair. I know if I put them in the store, I'd probably put them in the store for 10 a piece. So
Andrew thinks they're Alex Ross Justice.
Oh, okay. They look like Alex Ross designs.
John, it says they look like DC Direct.
A lot of that stuff was DC Direct. Right?
Matthew also said they're DC Directs from 2001.
Is that, hey Matthew, if you know them like that, is that a good price? What'd I say? 10 shipped for the 2 or something like that? Is that what I said?
You just said 15.
15.
No, you said 12. You said
12 shipped, Jesus. You gotta write it down when I say it. Because that takes into account shipping. That means we make like $9.
Chad. It looks like Chad was the first. I have a lot of clams. It looks like Chad was the first. Let me just double check.
I'm going to go on eBay and they're going to be $60 figures.
Probably.
Oh well.
It's fine.
Oh well.
Chad Farley. Claim Hawkman. Yep, Chad was first.
Cool.
Chad, thank you.
So it looks like if they had weapons, I don't know. If I find them in the bottom of a tub, I will contact you. You know, when we get through this tub and I find a club or an axe or whatever he might have, I can tell by the color of his shield it probably matches that color if he does have something. I'll just throw them in with your stuff. So, yeah, good. Thank you. Sold. Yeah. Did Andrew have any idea what the knockoff?
He said pass. Their designs are neat, but I'm such a stickler for guys needing articulation, even limited articulation.
What are they though? I mean,
guys, we're still getting claims for the Hawk family. They have been sold. Chad claimed them. Thank you, Chad.
All right, here's something interesting.
Pull out some expensive stuff. Hold on, what's here?
That is a 90s Kenner Terminator lot.
This is cool.
Yeah,
oh, look
Terminator
at this guy
2.
with his hand. Terminator baby.
Terminator baby.
Dude, check out. I love this figure's hand. His arm is just, when he turns into that spiky hand, I love that.
How's Wolfie?
Oh. His torso just sprung off of his body. And I can't get it back on.
I'll figure it out.
He has a spring in there.
Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Aww.
There's so much stuff. I wish they could see the stuff. I don't want to move the camera. I'll never get it back where it was, but I wish they could see the stuff here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tubs.
Really just, grabbing and seeing, like, okay, this is where I gotta come up out of this stuff. Because I'm up moving around.
It's gonna chafe.
The gear's not working today.
We got Arnold. Here's his arm. Well, what's cool about these Terminator figures, and correct me if I'm wrong, they kind of came apart on purpose because he was a robot, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, like...
Oh, that's not Terminator. That's this is all Kenner. That's Aliens.
Yeah.
This is the worst action figure ever made. Lex Luthor.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, these are just Terminator parts and pieces. There's an arm, guns. I love the Kenner Aliens line. Love it. Here, just keep if I find more of this stuff, we'll do a lot of like Kenner, 90s Kenner.
Yeah. All right. So what are some piles we have laying about here? We've got a pile of G.I. Joes we're working on. We're kind of hoping we find more stuff that goes along with things so we can kind of bundle them up. Yeah, because I mean, nobody wants to buy one guy's backpack. That's ridiculous. Got a little He-Man lot going on.
12-inch Aquaman?
Whoa,
You want
12 inch. I would love 12 inches of Aquaman. Who are we talking about here?
There are children watching this.
Am I taking him off his card?
No. Why bother?
He's a little... I need to wipe him. Yeah, he needs to be baby wiped.
All right. So
I'm gonna wipe
here,
down this.
That. I'm gonna keep looking.
I'm gonna wipe down this 12-inch Aquaman. Let's see if we can make magic happen here. Let's see. He's got a little dust on his face. He does have long hair at least. So like this is like in between the kind of silly looking Aquaman and then the Jason Momoa Aquaman. So we have like a long-haired, bearded guy, which I'm a fan of. He has a hook for a hand. That's cool. Oh, speaking of hooks for hands, what is this going on here? A couple pirates. Mark, I agree. Nothing says children's toys like an R-rated movie. They did that a lot. You know, I remember like Rambo had a lunchbox. It was one of the last metal lunchbox releases. Like what kid should have been watching Rambo?
Me?
But I mean, should you have been watching it?
Me, kid?
I mean, but should you have been watching it? I mean, I don't know about that. What else? What other weird movies had no business having kids' toys?
Me, kid.
The Aliens, obviously. You know, Terminator, maybe not. I'm just rubbing away at this Aquaman. His pants are a little... his pants are a little dirty. His hair's got some issues.
Issues, really?
I'm trying to wipe. I think I'm wiping the issues away. This stuff has been sitting, literally. So, some of these tubs are left over from when we moved into the store 3 years ago. You know, we left our old location and some of that stuff just went into tubs and never saw the light of day. Some of this stuff was purchased from a really big collection that we got in right before we opened at this location. Our good friend Ed, who passed away, Dr. Fossil, some of this stuff was like his on-deck product for the toy shows that he would do. And it just hasn't been looked at in a long time after being
3 years being here.
after being stored in his garage for who knows how long. I suspect that that's where Aquaman came from. That's just conjecture, though. I'm not 100%.
Anybody interested in starting lineup?
Starting lineup? Anybody care about starting lineup? It looks like we have quite a bit of that.
A lot of sports figures.
Matthew, if only we could all wipe all of our issues away. Yes, Matthew, I'm not having much luck with the hair. I think it's supposed to be like this, actually. I think it looks like barnacles or something. Did Aquaman have barnacles in his hair? Can we go with that?
That sounds plausible.
I mean, it literally looks like barnacles. I don't know if they're supposed to be there.
Alright. This is like a giant...
that is awesome.
What the hell's his name from the...
Davy Jones.
David Jones Locker. I forget how he talked.
I'm not sure what's
Was
going on.
it Bill Nighy who did?
It was Slarty Bartfast in that film. I'm not sure what's going on.
His name's
with
not
this.
important, Penelope.
It's not. I'm not sure what's going on with his hand. I have too many men in my hands here. I'm gonna take. Aquaman needs to go away. I can't get him clean.
Oh, okay.
He's dirty boy. I can't get him clean. And I just dropped his hat. We're going off. We're going off. We're actually getting questions about the starting lineup. Any Pittsburgh or Carolina?
That's JR.
One of them is JR, yes. One of them is Anthony.
JR's asking about Pittsburgh. JR is a Yinzer.
Michael Erb is asking, how much for the orange car with the Confederate flag?
Michael Erb has one of his own. Mike, it's missing a wheel. See that? Looks great from this side. But on this side it's missing a wheel. It's not the Migo one. I don't know which one. Wow, how about that? Huh?
That is scary.
Ooh.
His finger hand tentacle. I've seen movies like with stuff.
Hood
like
opens with an engine. That's pretty cool. It's not the one for the figures where the top opens and the figures go inside of. Let's see who makes this one. Can you look up at the make of this, Penelope?
I'm sorry, I'm doing 3 other things. Give me a second. There's a lot of comments here. Are we doing a lot of He-Man? We're hoping we find more.
I got a couple.
There's 2 or 3 guys here.
We're not going to do it until it's a lot worthwhile, so yeah.
How much is the Dodge Charger with the Confederate flag
I love
on
that
it?
people are not saying General Lee. Like, why do they keep saying...
I'm not sure. I had that rainbow lunchbox in school. I still have it. JR, I have one too. I have the metal.
Are you guys hoping I don't know this is a General Lee and be like, oh, yo, this old car? I think it's ideal.
Toxic Avenger had toys, Mark. They absolutely did. I had Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Players.
The Toxic Avenger toys were Toxic Crusaders.
Dark Squidward, yes. Price on General Lee. Dukes of Hazzard.
So unfortunately, really guys, you're all into this General Lee. Yeah. I'll put a price on it because somebody's interested in it. It looks great, you know, from this side. The flag has a little tear on that side. This side's a little rough. First of all, it's missing the front wheel. Like, you know, the flag is a little beat up. But if you're just putting it on a shelf and displaying it like this, well, there is no cooler car, if you ask me. The only cooler car than this is Tom's. Tom. Engine opens up. I'll tell you what, guys. I don't know, man. I don't know what it's worth.
It's a bootleg, generally. Let me see who makes it.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to ask you.
Sorry. Processed plastics. Yeah, it's not a bootleg. Nope, not a bootleg. It's legit. Looks great from this side, like Justin said. This side.
$14 shipped.
Maybe not so much. Tom Felice is watching. Charger is PP, company called Processed Plastics.
Yeah.
Man knows his craft.
I'm sure he has a really nice one without a broken wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Here's these guys. Remember these guys?
Who are these guys?
The kangaroo Earth
okay,
fighters.
I have too many things in front of me. I need to have them leave. So can we clear off the table a little bit?
Yeah. So you're saying that Aquaman's not worth selling? I'm going to throw him in the trash.
Aquaman's hair, I don't know if those are supposed to be barnacles. I can't get whatever that is off. Okay. So either it's not supposed to be there or I can't get it off. Alright, Davy Jones is in the way. Tom Felice says, I'll take the General Lee if someone else doesn't.
What did I say, $14?
You did say $14. Warriors of Virtue. Thank you, Matthew.
That's it, Warriors of Virtue.
I would have remembered that in a second. Oh, that's a great point, Dave. Dave just made a great point.
What?
Whoever had this as a kid put the stickers in the wrong place. Shouldn't the flag be on the top? It should say 01. It should say 01 on the doors.
That's absolutely right. Ask Tom about that.
Tom, what is up with that? I'm assuming somebody just screwed up, right?
But the sticker on top should be bigger, and it's only 1.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by this. It's not a bootleg. It's just weird. The hood does open. It is missing the one wheel, as we showed, but it's got the General Lee. It's got the Confederate flag on both doors instead of the top, and the 01s are not there. It's a little strange.
More He-Man stuff. It's weird.
J.R. Martina, kangaroo people from Tank Girl. Tiffany Phillips, wait, what? Warriors of Virtue?
Yeah, Warriors of Virtue. That's what they are.
All right, so it looks like Tom is the only person to claim it. Are we good, Tom? You good? $14 for that?
I hate the charge, Tom.
Tom, I hate to charge you for anything. We're going to have to, we'll talk about this after. I'm putting it in your pile, but we got to talk about that. Tom, no, they came that way as well. Why, though?
Wow, weird.
That's super weird. Why? That's super weird. Generally. All right, what is next here? I think what should be next is us clearing off the table.
Okay.
I'm out of room to put things on my side. I'm trying to keep sold stuff in this pile and unsold stuff over here.
So where's sold stuff?
Right here next to me.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Sure.
Stuff has been moving slowly that way and also that way. Back to Davy Jones. Let's talk about Davy Jones for a hot minute, guys. Let's check him out.
I always collect.
What do you think will cost the ship?
He weighs like 77 pounds.
Well, that sucks.
He is going to cost a lot to ship.
That sucks.
I mean, based on how heavy he is, depending on where he's going,
Ooh.
I mean, that thing weighs feel that thing. You could hurt somebody with it.
Yeah, and he talks. $25 shipped. That's what I put him in the store for.
Ah, Davy Jones and his creepy tentacle finger is only $25 shipped.
Coleco Rambo. There's some vintage Coleco Rambo right here.
Scott Smith, any word on my t-shirt? Scott, as soon as we hear anything, we will let you know. Anyone else out there who's been ordering our merch, thank you so much. Our printer, our third-party printer for all of our shirts, I'm wearing one today, Justin's wearing one too, is one of only 2 in the country who is still printing, and they are a little bit backed up. It's taking 8 to 15 business days for stuff to get shipped out, but thank you guys for your orders. We've got From Much Better Right Now stuff, we've got quarantine stuff, we've got all kinds of cool merch, hoodies, hats, all kinds of t-shirts, raglans, all kinds of stuff. Farpointtoys.com/merch. Check it out. That was my ad for the day.
Somebody mentioned Toxic Crusaders, right? Here's a Toxic Crusader and a couple Toxic Crusaders, I think. Oh, all right. Here's a bag of muscle.
Oh man.
All right,
Oh,
that's interesting.
they're like $2-3 a piece.
That depends on what they are.
Yeah.
Some of them are $40. There's a bag of muscle right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Joseph, if you're looking for something specific, maybe shoot us a message. Right now what we're doing is a claim sale based on just boxes and tubs of stuff that we found in our warehouse. We're not really walking the store right now. We're just doing these boxes. But shoot us a message, and if we have what you're looking for, we'll be happy to do a personal shop thing for you, just one-on-one.
If we have the time. So there's a huge bag of muscle figures. $25 shipped. There's potentially some good money in there. We just don't have time to go through them and look at them individually. $25 for the little muscle guys.
How many are in there?
I don't know.
Wow, that's a steal.
That's less than $1 a piece.
That is ridiculously cheap.
Sorry.
$25 for this huge bag of Muscle Men. This is... Did you dump it? I was totally missing out on that.
I dumped it, yeah.
This is a huge bag of Muscle Men. This is at least a pound or more of Muscle Men. $25 is crazy.
Wait. But wait.
Oh, but
there's
wait.
more.
It's already been claimed.
Well, then get this too.
Matthew, you're getting that too. Thank you. Write it down on my list.
But wait. There's more.
Muscle lot. 25? 25, right? 25. That is a great deal for this muscle lot.
Got some Jurassic Park, Kenner Jurassic Park. All right, now I think we have enough for Kenner. Hold on a second.
Hold on. What's going on with all the crap that's already here?
I'm more Kenner. So here, show this off.
All right.
This is Kenner Jurassic Park, Kenner T2, and Kenner Aliens.
Good. Make Davy Jones go away. Davy Jones still on the table for $25. He's just heavy and awkward.
If
and
anything, he's going to go in the store, so he's cool.
Oh, his hat. Can't lose his hat. That's important. That's almost as important as his creepy tentacle finger. I don't even know what that was about.
I think it's supposed to be a cane.
It's a finger cane?
Yeah, it's a cane.
A finger cane.
Yeah, it's a cane.
I'm not sure that I'm okay with a finger cane.
This
That's
guy
a little
might
weird.
be Kenner as well. So here, dump these out.
What are we doing?
We're
We're
doing
doing
all
Kenner?
this Kenner stuff.
All
I'm
right.
going to throw some more Kenner stuff in there.
We're making a pile of Kenner here, guys. And I am somehow stepping on my own hair while sitting down. All right, we've got some Kenner Aliens and Terminator. We've got
Beetlejuice.
Jurassic Park Kenner. We've got Jurassic... Who is this? InGen. More Jurassic Park. Is that it? I only see the 2 bags here.
Working my way. Hold on.
Okay. Working my way back to you, baby. Lex Luthor. Is he punching himself in the face?
He should be, because he's terrible.
What is he doing there? Like,
He's hopefully punching himself in the face.
his action motion is that he's punching himself in the face. That's what I'm saying. Trying to keep up on comments here, guys. Thank you for all of the... All right, there we go. 75 people are watching this.
So
Thank
the Kenner
you all.
lot, how many figures are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and
that
then
everything?
him. So,
Hold on.
so as of right now, $10 for that Kenner lot of pile of stuff, shipped.
Does that weigh a pound, you think?
I'm gonna find more stuff though. So and as I find more stuff, I'm gonna increase the price.
Okay. So right now, this pile is $10.
If I find more stuff to go in it.
Connor just claimed the pile.
Oh,
Connor.
starting his own business.
All right, so does that lock it in?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I need a bag. Connor got the Kenner lot. Thank you, Connor and Tom. Are you guys both watching, or was one of you on your phone, one of you on your laptop? All right, this is Connor. Look at all this stuff. We got some Jurassic Park guys. We got Nedry, except not. We got, oh, is that Beetlejuice? We got a Beetlejuice piece.
Yeah.
We got Life Finds a Way. We got some, is that Apone? No Bugs. There are so many little bits. This guy's cool little stabby hand. Little briefcase, little bomb there. All right, gun. All right. Kenner lot. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Connor, thank you. Tom and Connor are both on their phones sitting next to each other on the couch.
That's awesome. Can't wait to do this with you guys hanging out here.
What else do we have sitting here? Let's see. This looks like, is this Toxic Crusaders? What is this? Bucky O'Hare? I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Rambo. Is there a Rambo lot here? Oh, there's a couple Rambo guys. We talked about Rambo a little bit earlier. I'm pretty sure the metal Rambo lunchbox was the last metal lunchbox produced. If it wasn't the last, it was one of the last. Oh, this guy's got some... Yeah, what was it, Rambo and the Forces of Freedom? Was that the name of the show?
Yeah. Force of Freedom.
Force of Freedom.
All right. Anybody's... Oh, wow, this is interesting. This is interesting.
Is it?
Yeah. There is a mixture here of vintage Kenner Star Wars and modernish. It's just stuff. It's just stuff that either we couldn't find everything to, or it's just whenever we would find something, we throw it in here. So you got some Clone Wars clone guys. You got some like Episode 3 figures, game piece figures. that might be a backpack for a vintage 12-inch Fet. I think it's broken. Some instructions for Micro Machines. A gun for what might be a 12-inch Stormtrooper. Some more like modernish figures. Micro Machines. Han and Carbonite. Max Rebo's. I think these are the modern versions, though. I don't think these are the Kenner. I think these are more modern. Cardboard for a Falcon. That's vintage. Just a bag of...
Oh my goodness.
Wow. This is all modern helmets, guns, backpacks.
Let me see what that weighs.
Wow.
That's at least 1.5 pounds, maybe more, of just modern accessories, Star Wars accessories. SW Modern Weapons Accessories Army Builder.
This looks like a Micro Machines base. I don't know if all the pieces are in here or not. Then like a modern Falcon part. This is just like a Star Wars parts lot with a mixture of some vintage and some modern.
Ooh. Did you show off this Tarkin?
I did, but he's not that big a deal.
Yeah, he's cool.
Falcon stickers, vintage. You know what these are? Some sort of lightsabers and guns for 12-inch.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, that's a pillow.
This is Salacious Crumb's little pillow.
So this is going to cost more to ship than it is that it's worth anything.
Which is probably why it's been sitting in the back room all the time.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, here's the biggest part of this. If anybody needs weapons and stuff for, like, modern-y Star Wars guys, this is a shit ton of weapons and guns. What do you think this costs to ship if we bust it up? Well, first of all, this is just garbage. Like, that add to it.
Is that broken?
It's not broken, but there's no pieces for it. Oh, that's a vintage snow speeder. It doesn't have the guns. You know.
Oh, yeah, there's some micro guys.
Micro Machines. $30. $30 shipped for this tub of stuff. I'm not going to include this because this is going to make the tub too big. This is just trash. It's really all about that. $30 shipped for a huge tub. And any other random Star Wars stuff I find, I'm going to throw in there. So,
unless it's heavy.
Unless it's heavy. $30 shipped.
Wow, that is the deal of the day.
Is it?
This giant tub.
I don't know. It's
stuff.
your time. It's not worth my time. Yeah, but let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3 figures, right? 4, 5, 6 figures.
There's some Legos.
7 figures.
Couple of Lego guys. This is cool. I'm into that. $30 and it's yours. Connor claimed $30. We knew that was going to happen.
I should have called that one.
We should have just told him in advance. We didn't know. We don't even know what we're looking through.
No, I didn't know that was going to be a time.
No clue.
Anything else I find, Connor, I'll throw in there.
Connor, any other Star Wars stuff that we find that goes along with this, we're just going to throw in for you, okay? Thank you. Put that with your pile. Thomas, do we sell our Farpoint shirts? We do. Farpointtoys.com/merch. We have a whole merch shop. We do want you to be aware, though, that our printer is one of only a few that's still operating because of the whole lockdown that's nationwide, mostly. So it might take a little longer than normal. It usually takes about a week for them to produce and ship the shirts. Right now it's taking about 2 weeks, maybe even a little longer. So just wanted you to be aware of that before you make a purchase. But every dollar that you spend helps us keep our lights on, keep doing ridiculous videos like this. So thank you.
We're going to make you forget about these videos.
Oh, God.
That's from Men in Black, right?
Yes, it's from Men in Black. So we have someone specifically interested in this Toxic Crusaders lot that's been sitting here tantalizing him for the last half hour.
All right, well, let's look.
Matthew has already made a claim. I don't know if that matters.
Well, I didn't say a price, so you can't claim until I say a price.
No. I mean, he's already claimed another item.
Oh, okay.
He's a repeat customer, if you will. So if you'd like to take a peek-see.
So, this is, I think the name, the dog's name is Junkyard. Oh, it's not broken. It's just, so his leg is off. I gotta move Big Prime.
Oh, he got claimed. Give him to me. I'll put him over here.
Prime got claimed?
Yeah, Kevin.
Oh, Kevin, that's right. We gotta wipe him down.
We will.
So, his tongue is there, which is usually not. Here's his leg. You see how his leg's missing? Here's the other leg. It's not broken. it just takes some force to get on, and I don't want to exert that kind of force. I don't think it's broken. I mean, that looks like it goes in there. So there's a ball. See that ball? And then there's a hole. See that hole? And I believe the ball goes in the hole. But man, oh man, it's tough. I think there's a way to do it. You might have to heat it or something. If I find more, I'll add it to it. But how about Jesus, $8 shipped? You know, we're gonna make $3, but that's, you know.
Listen, you know, it's a little, every little bit,
shipped.
every little bit. So Matthew, $8 shipped to you.
Matthew or anybody else.
Does he have his hand?
Who?
I don't know.
Oh.
Is it broken?
No hand. Was it in the bag? If it wasn't in the...
There's
Oh, yeah,
a
yes.
there.
Hand's
Hold on.
there. Good eye.
Hold on.
Good eye. Yeah, the hand's there, and the peg isn't broken on the hand either.
Oh, Justin, this is a good question. Jason Weber, just to confirm, anything else Star Wars we find is going in Connor's tub?
No, anything like that type.
Yeah, stuff that
Modern. Yeah.
pieces.
If I find like a vintage
blue
bag
snag.
C-3PO, I'm not going to throw in there. So
No. Just, you know,
I
modern.
know what Connor likes, so he's an army builder of modern stuff, and that'll go in there. So yeah, the hand is here. What you need is some patience and strength to get the hand and the leg back
Maybe a
on.
heat gun or a hairdryer.
And then somebody's trash can goes with it. So what did I say, $8
You
shipped?
said $8 shipped. Matthew, $8 shipped if you're interested.
If not, we
If
understand.
Matthew's not interested,
Looks like work. This is probably why I never put it out or processed
Yeah.
it, because...
there's a reason that some of this stuff, I mean, we may have, when we say we've never seen this stuff before, that's not really, we've seen it, but it just went
is this?
in a tub,
See,
and then
I
was
don't know.
never seen the light of day again.
I don't remember ever seeing this. I don't know what the hell that is. I couldn't even tell you what
Yeah,
that
Matthew, a garbage can too.
is. Yeah.
I got you down for it. Thank you. Only at Farpoint. Is that garbage can come with my stuff? Yes.
Yeah, who knows? That garbage can might be $8. I really don't know.
What's great about what we're doing today is that it's kind of cool and weird and surprising, but also, like, we're clearing out space. A lot of this stuff has literally just been sitting in our warehouse, in our back room, for 3 years when we moved into this spot. So some of this has literally just been sitting there, and, you know, it's great to clear it out, great to give it new homes. Tasmanian Xenomorph. I feel like this is Power Rangers. Where's Andrew?
Hey, throw this in. Who bought the Kenner lot?
Connor.
Throw that in with the Kenner lot.
Connor, you're getting another Kenner guy. This is Toxic Crusaders, right? What's up with the Rambo lot? We're getting a lot of interest in the Rambo lot. Let's do that one next.
Okay, we'll do Rainbow lot next.
We were kind of hoping, guys, like some of the stuff laying here, we were kind of hoping we'd find more of it as we dug. So, like, I'd hate to sell this Rainbow lot and then find 3 more guys.
That's life, though.
But that's life. So if you guys are interested, we'll do it.
I love that you're asking. I hope we're not being too boring in this one.
Does it have wheels? Yeah, he's got wheels. So somebody knows what this is. It might be Rita's guy. Yeah, I think it might be Power Rangers.
Really? Well, is there a make on it?
Does it have any wheels? Sweet tanks. What's up with the Rambo lot? Matthew loves rummaging through bins of random toys. I wish I could come in and help you ID everything and swim through it like Scrooge McDuck in his money bin. Matthew, we should, yes, that would be fun. We could have a Scrooge McDuck toy and accessory party where we just swim around in it. Andrew, it's no Power Ranger I've ever seen. Well, if Andrew doesn't know that it's a Power Ranger, it's not a Power Ranger.
Well, that's 90% true.
I would say it's 99%
Not
true.
everybody doesn't know everything.
But Andrew knows his Power Rangers.
He does.
I'm creepy. I look like an armadillo on steroids. All right, let's see if I can read this guy's butt. Tycho?
Oh, so not Power Rangers.
1993 Tycho. Made in China.
Super cool.
I have no idea. He has a button. He is electronic. Obviously, his batteries need to be changed. So, no idea. Who has little legs? Look. So, he is cool. He is weird. He weighs a ton. We have no idea what he is or who he is. Anybody have any ideas? Let us know. There is a button on the belly, right here. It doesn't do much of anything.
No, the articulation's not right for that to be Rambo.
He has buttons. He's electronic. Uses 2 AG13 batteries. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Is that Gumby?
It is.
That monster is Gorzak. Is that a Voltron guy?
No, Tycho, I don't think made any Voltron.
John Steele, 1993, Tycho Gorzak.
Wow.
What the crap is a Gorzak?
Right?
I think that Dr. Mindbender and Gorzak go to the same barber.
So I don't know if Gorzak's worth anything. He'd be a bear to ship. I know that.
He's missing a few accessories, but it's Gorzak. All right.
Oh, I wonder what his accessories are.
I mean, guys, maybe we should crowdsource what we should charge for this thing.
If anybody wants Gorzak, listen, he's gonna cost us.
It weighs a ton, man. That thing is like, that's got to be 3-4 pounds, if not more.
So what's that to ship? $15?
I mean, it depends on where it's going. If it's going to Hamilton, yeah, $15. If it's going to California, 20, 30. I mean, it can be really pricey.
Yeah. Hey, how about this?
I don't know, man.
If I say like bidding starts at 20, if there's interest, are we gonna lose money if it sells for 20?
Let's try and see what happens.
All right, listen, we don't know. If anybody wants Gorzak, bidding starts at 20. That way we know that basically
we can at least pay to ship him.
All right,
much anywhere in the United States.
So somebody says 20, say 20. If anybody out there says 22, dollar increments, not penny increments. If no one's interested, cool. No stress. I don't know crap about him. He displays awesomely, but I don't know nothing
cool
about
and
him.
weird.
So.
I love his little cute feet that like wiggle. All right, guys. Anybody care about Gorzak? Let's hear about him in the comments.
If not, it's
all
all
good.
good.
That's fine.
If not, we're gonna move on to the Coleco Rambo.
Yes, a Coleco Rambo up next.
I was hoping to find more of it.
Yeah, I was hoping. Oh, Tiffany just looked him up, and he's going on eBay from $50 plus.
Okay.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Somebody said that ours. Tiffany, no offense. Make sure that's not asking prices, because I could ask $500 for Gorzak. It doesn't mean he's worth that. Sold listings is really what's important.
Should I take a pause and then take a look?
I hate to look at eBay. I don't want to do that.
I hate to look at eBay, and I don't really want to stop what I'm doing.
Like I said,
there.
$20 starting bid. I mean, I'd like to know what his accessories look like, because if I could find them.
Matthew's suggestion is that we hold on to Gorzak for the store. He's a great centerpiece.
That's not a bad idea, Matthew.
And he would be a pain to ship.
Matthew, I think you're dead on.
We're kindred spirits. I feel you. I do all the shipping here, so I feel that.
There are certain things that only sell in store because when they're set up, they just look cool. And people are like, wow, that looks really cool. I want that on my shelf. So right now, these are the only 3 Rambo guys I have. They're very well played with.
This guy's neck actually has a rip in it.
Rambo's hair is messed up. His actual chest symbol is pretty good, though. There is one of the missile launchers.
Is it a bazooka thing?
Yeah, the bazooka thing. With the missile in it, with the string.
Gorzak originally came with an axe and handcuffs.
Weird. So did I.
Yeah, is Gorzak, what kind of... He should go with the tentacle finger guy from earlier.
You could see these guys have some paint wear. They still look cool on a shelf. His hair. So this is this is a typical claim sale where I'm just like holding action figures in front of the thing, which is
You're not
everybody
eating
needs.
Doritos though, which is also normally a thing with claim sales.
More wear. See the wear on his back. I don't know. 3 dudes in a bazooka. If I find more cool, $8 shipped. I hate to say it. If I find more, the price will go up by depends on the figure. But $8 shipped right now for the.
Someone is asking if Gorzak is off the table. Well, he's still on the table, literally. So I think, are we doing like a bidding kind of thing here? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're starting bidding at 20.
All right, we're starting the bidding on Gorzak at $20. So if anybody's interested, just comment $20 bid Gorzak, and we'll just see where it goes.
Dollar increments from there.
All right. Looks like Rambo has been claimed. 3 dudes and a bazooka sounds like an interesting show. Gorzak and his handcuffs and a finger tentacle man could all go. It'll be great. Frank Campari has claimed Rambo.
All right. Frank, if I find any more, I'll let you know. I'd like to sell all that kind of stuff to one person. There's a good chance I'll run into a whole other bag of it. I'll put a price on it. Because you bought this, if I find more, the price... Here's the deal. Because you bought this, if I find another bag of it, your price will be different than the price I put out there to the rest because, you already got this. No promises. I don't know if there's going to be any more in there or not. But I'd rather it all go to one person, if that makes any sense.
So Matthew, who has had an interest in Gorzak, I would consider Gorzak if I knew shipping. So let's go over the rules one more time and make sure everybody's aware of them. I will paste them in again. It's been a few minutes.
Yeah, well, Gorzak's not free shipping.
Then, I don't know.
Well, that's why we're doing an auction thing. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So
that's why we started him at 20, though.
Yeah, so he's starting at 20.
The 20 was to cover
at
least his shipping.
Yeah, he's 20 shipped in the U.S.
As the current bid is 20 shipped in the U.S.
And we'll see where he goes at the end. So it's free shipping.
It's free shipping.
As right now, $20.
Yeah.
People, this is the only thing we're doing this with. You're allowed to outbid the person who wants it for $20 by dollar increments. So if you want Gorzak for 21, we don't know nothing about Gorzak, and he's heavy to ship, so we had to start it at a price like that.
Yeah. So just to reiterate. Every price that you're hearing us quote right now includes free shipping in the United States. We're doing something a little different with Gorzak, but that's still going to include free shipping. If you're lucky enough to win him for $20, he gets shipped to you for $20. So there you go. Someone's asking about Gumby. What do we think about Gumby and Pokey?
$10 shipped.
Gumby and Pokey, $10 shipped.
They're finished.
They are vintage. They still have all of their wires intact.
Yep.
I don't feel there's no breakage. There's not really any discoloration. Gumby's eyes, the whites of his eyes are a little off-white, but that's kind of to be expected considering how old they are. Pokey has a little bit of wear on his eyes, but other than that, he's good. $10 for both. Jason Weber claimed Gumby.
He's cool. I don't blame him.
Oh, Matthew, don't apologize, man. Thank you for your interest and your bid. Right now, Matthew's the highest bidder on Gorzak. Anybody else interested in Gorzak? You got to bid more than $20. Please do it in dollar increments, though. Don't make me do pennies.
Connor, there's a Star Wars Power of the Force X-Wing Luke. Goes into Connor's Star Wars box.
We are getting a couple off-topic questions. Okay. I'm going to direct anybody who has any specific questions about stuff around the store that we're not dealing with right now to just shoot us a PM. We're happy to check out whatever you're interested in.
I was working on G.I. Joe a lot.
It's right here. But right now, today, we're just kind of plowing through these massive amounts of random tubs. But if we have regular store stock still available and something you're interested in, just shoot us a message and we'll find out.
I'll put these guys in knockoffs with G.I. Joe.
Alright, Jason Weber claimed Gumby. Jason, they're not Star Wars. You sure you want them?
I knew Gumby was going to go. He's super cool. And he's super clean. Usually those things, when they're finished, are really beat up.
Yeah, they're in pretty decent shape and they are cool.
Oh, look, it's Deadpool.
Oh. Does he have a mouth?
Yeah. He's the merc with the mouth.
Well, no, I'm just trying to figure out which Deadpool it is. Is it a good Deadpool or is it one of those,
yeah, no, it's not Wolverine Origins
Wolverine Origins Deadpool?
No.
It was like a joke?
No.
Alright, anybody else care about Gorzak? We're going to let him ride here, but he's $20 still. You outbid, bid again, 2021. He's got a little wheelie wheels. Wheelie wheels. This is wackadoo. What's this thing? Any Voltron. Matthew, we literally don't know what we have here. What we're doing is we're going through just some random tubs from our warehouse. Stuff that's not really been processed. Stuff that came in with other collections and just extra stuff that's just kind of been sitting around. So we literally don't even know what we're going to come across. There might be. We don't know.
I'm going to grab another tub. Sing a song.
I am not going to sing a song. I respect the people that are watching, and I am not going to sing. Justin wants me to sing you guys a song. I'm not going to do that to anyone. What else do we have sitting here? We got a Mystic Knight. We're hoping to find some more Mystic Knights. I know there's definitely some more somewhere. We're hoping to find those. Oh. What do we have here? We have a 10-inch Riker. I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm just going to put him to the side. Him and Gorzak can hang out. What else do we have here? Oh, Tales from the Crypt. That's a cool little lot. We got a Taz. I am not singing.
No. I'll start the bidding for my singing at $1. I'm kidding. I'm not singing. We've got Taz here. What is he doing? Hanging out. My phone's vibrating strangely. Oh, starting lineup. Ugh. There's a reason it's just sitting there. One Ghostbuster. We're hoping to find some more Ghostbusters. What else we got going on here? Cabbage Patch clothes? That's a little strange. Alright, you guys want to see something really weird? Nobody's going to want this. This is a set of Cabbage Patch clothing. Got a little shoe. Got another little shoe. Maybe this is Build-A-Bear? I'm just assuming it's Cabbage Patch. It might be Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear. Yep, it's Build-A-Bear. We got 2 little shoes. We got a little pair of shorts, little Nets shorts. Another pair of little Nets shorts. And a little jersey. A little New Jersey Nets little jersey. So we have a little Build-A-Bear outfit, 2 pairs of shorts, a little jersey, and a little pair of shoes.
Really?
What? Yeah. $10. Anybody want a Build-A-Bear outfit? New Jersey Nets, pair of shoes, 2 pairs of shorts, and a little top.
Oh my God.
$10. Your Build-A-Bear can be stylish and sporty in his cute little outfit. $10. It's yours.
Connor, this is a Power of the Force, Slave 1. I think I did see some parts in that thing. This is going in your pile. Alright, what's in here?
Oh my goodness. Man.
McFarlane, it looks like.
Oh man. Oh man. Put the clothing on Gorzak.
That would be, he might sell. Oh man.
Okay, we're getting a lot of requests to put the clothes on Gorzak.
I don't know if that would work.
Well, we're about to find out because I'm bored.
Oh wow. It's actually a really good spawn lot.
Where else can you see dress up? Hold on. I don't think it's going to get over his head. This might work. Hold on.
Connor. This Star Destroyer.
This is going to work, guys. This is going to work. Hold on.
I can't believe we're dressing up Gorzak.
I can. This is the internet, man. He's actually very stylish. I don't know if the pants are going to fit him, but look at that. Oh my gosh. It fits him perfectly.
Oh my God.
That's pretty ridiculous. All right, I'm kind of in love.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Neither do I, but it's happening. This is amazing. All right, hold on. Of course, the shoes have a double knot.
This is too much of a mess.
I don't know what's happening. I think we're losing control. His little shoes coming up. I don't know about the pants. I don't think the pants are going to fit him. I don't want to rip them or anything. So he's going to do a Donald Duck. No pants, but he's going to have shoes and a shirt. All right. I think this is the left shoe. No, the right shoe. I can't tell. All right. I don't know which is which here.
How about a 1/18 scale 1957 Chevrolet. It's a vet. It's a gasser. It's actually really cool to like put your G.I. Joes or your Dreadnoks in. I already have one, or I would have kept it. Because I love 1/18 scale for my G.I. Joes. Doors open.
Like, people could be claiming this crap. I don't even know. I'm not over there.
Oh. Here, I'll sit here and read the comments.
While I continue to dress
You
Gorzak.
do a little dance with Gorzak.
I believe someone asked how much Riker was. I was hoping to find some more Star Trek stuff.
Gorzak for Andrew. Gorzak for store mascot. Has anyone bid on him yet? Yeah, I think
Someone
they did.
did bid, but I mean, I could outbid them, can't I?
Jason's laughing. Somebody said hilarious.
Hold on.
I think you need to keep.
I feel like Gorzak might have to stay here in this outfit.
I think you need to keep Gorzak now. He's the new mascot. Everybody is saying that Gorzak is the mascot. He looks great.
I'm trying to get his other shoe on.
Everyone's
I'm having
laughing.
some trouble.
Oh my God.
All right. I think we may have stumbled on something accidentally here.
How much for Riker?
He's right here. I was hoping to find more Star Trek.
I'm not sure if he's Thomas or.
Based on his outfit, it might be Thomas, unless it's Generations, or unless it's Generations. Will.
I don't know. How much is Riker? I mean, how about a Star Trek lot?
Yeah,
Or
I was
was it
hoping.
Data?
He's here. He's underneath your gasser here.
All right. Let me see if I can find some more Star Trek stuff. We'll make it worth someone's while.
I haven't given up. I'm still trying to untie this. This shoe has all these knots in it. It's crazy. Someone really wanted to make sure that their Build-A-Bear didn't run away. Tied his shoes really tight. All right, there we go. I feel like I'm dressing a weird, unwieldy baby. I mean, he does look like kind of like a cranky baby.
I just want to pick this tub up and say, somebody buy this whole freaking tub.
I mean, why don't
I
you?
want to deal with this stuff. We couldn't ship it. It wouldn't be worth shipping. If that makes any sense.
All right, there he is, guys. He's all dressed up.
With nowhere to go.
With nowhere to go. That was funny, Justin. That was funny. Let's do a little... Now I understand why his shoelaces were double knotted. Because they're so long. If you don't double knot them, he might trip over them. You wouldn't want that to happen. What else you got there, Justin? Anything?
It's just so tough. It's just parts and pieces.
I think Gorzak should be our new easel. Like, I don't want to have a regular, like, display. I just want him to hold things. Alright, we got 2 Star Trek items. I'm hoping to find some more. RoboCop. We got some RoboCop happening. I don't know who this guy is or what his deal is. He looks like a fencer. I don't know what's going on with him. One robot, one go.
Well, here's something. This is interesting.
What you got there?
This is a lot of early 80s action figures.
I'm going to get out of your way.
Mattel and Galoob. And so we got Bo Duke. Not broken. Both his thumbs are all right. We got Hannibal from the A-Team in beautiful condition. I believe that's a 3 3/4 Galoob. This is going to be a Voltron dude. I forget his name. This, I believe, is a... man. It's either Black Hole or... I don't think it's Battlestar. I think these are Black Hole guys. All the thumbs and everything are good on these guys, actually. These are all vintage, early 80s.
I love how Justin is trying to move product and Penelope is tying toy shoes. I'm suddenly in love with Gorzak. I think I'm gonna have a real problem selling him.
Ming the Merciless.
Oh, Ming.
This is actually a decent lot of action figures.
Prince
right here.
Lotor. Come on, Justin.
Yes, Lotor. Thank you.
That was Andrew.
Starbuck with his cape, right? I believe. This is a nice little mix of 80s, just, 3 3/4 action figures. 8 of them. And they were in a bag with Albert from the Tick, and that does not belong. Damn it, Lotor. 8 figures in all decent shape.
Gorzak is ready for the next Space Jam movie.
$25.
Oh, Victor, that made me laugh.
$25 for this lot of figures. You can go ahead and do some quick eBay, and that's going to be a good deal for somebody who is into 3 3/4 80s
What did
action
you just
figures.
quote?
$25 for 8.
Wow. Yeah, that is great. You got a bag for them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nobody buys them. I'm just going to break them up in the store and put them where they belong in the store.
Yeah. That is a steal. $25. I'm just going to write 25 on the bag. I believe I can fly.
Now this is early I believe these are probably early Mego Pocket. I think. You want to look and see if you can see?
What am I doing? Oh, reading the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Robin and Wonder Woman, and these are like definitely 70s or very early 80s.
Well, Gorzak is getting more attention than we are.
Hey, man, you never know.
Andrew would die happy if Gorzak was the star of Space Jam 2. I'm reading their butts.
Yeah,
Is that what
they're
I'm
good
doing?
too. They're actually worth money.
I have my contacts in today, so this was a real mistake. 1980 DC Comics, made in Hong Kong.
So they're early. I think they're Mego Pocket, I want to say. Wonder Woman. We might have to look these up because they're not... She's actually in good shape.
1979 DC Comics, made in Hong Kong.
So here's an 80,
That's an
3
80.
3/4 Wonder Woman.
If you need to focus on her, you can tap the screen of the phone and it will focus on her. Right now it's on me and Gorzak.
Boots.
Here's Robin. Right. Gorzak's got Robin.
She's not mint, but she displays beautifully. You know.
Matthew, yes, these are Mego.
And then Robin. Yeah, so Mego back then had the rights to all superheroes. Right alongside of these, they did Hulks and Spider-Mans. You know, they did everybody. And Robin has his cape, which probably is rare, I would assume. I might have to look these up. Robin's got a little wear on his feet, as you can see. And he probably had an R. It's there. It's molded, but it's not colored. Hair is nice. God damn it. Hair is nice. Penelope's going to look up Mego Pocket completed listings of Wonder Woman and Robin. Robin's from 79. Wonder Woman's from 80. I'm going to get an idea.
Yeah, keep going. I'll look them up.
They're just cool and rare. I know that. And they're rare in decent shape for certain. I got to get an idea. Only because...
this one went on bids for 15, just Robin.
He has his cape?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one did 26.
All right.
Looks maybe similar to ours.
Yeah.
This one did
25?
32.
Yep. And what about Wonder Woman? Just give me a second.
Wonder Woman!
We're going to make it worth a while. Is anybody interested in Eternal...
She did 100.
Holy
she did
shit.
80. 85 best offer. This one went for 45.
The legs on that one are different. They're not too spread apart. That's weird.
These are straight. These
Yeah.
are like...
No, the spread up, the straight ones are what we're after.
Yeah, there's best offer. I mean, I'm not sure. You don't have Terapeak, do you?
Mm-mm. Look up what people are asking. We'll keep scrolling down and see if there's more. There's one that's sold for 30.
Is that the same one?
Yeah, how beat up is she?
That went on bids for almost 40.
Do a little research because this is good stuff.
Her
Oh,
hair is...
Ours is nicer.
Her hair is pretty hammered. She has no boob paint whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, ours isn't perfect, but I think it's nicer than
That's
this one.
way nicer than that one, and that's
Yeah.
bids.
That one went on bids for 36.
All right, let's see what people are asking.
The only one up right now is at 80. And same deal as the other one that went for 36.
Man,
This one actually looks worse than that one, honestly. This one has like no paint on its butt.
So
or
our
hair.
face is worn, but the paint everywhere else is nice.
Her hair's a little worn. She's a little bit on her butt.
Yeah, let me look at the thing. I know what I'm thinking.
Her leg is glued.
Son of a bitch.
Her leg is glued.
Huh.
She's got a little butt glue there.
Wait, how did you see that?
I saw it because there was like some glue. I thought it was just like a sticky
Okay,
residue, and
so
when I
her
went to
leg is
pry it
glued
off, I
on.
realized her leg was glued.
All right, so that
She still
that makes it easy.
displays
She still displays right.
amazingly.
So,
She displays
10 and 25.
Scott Rowland, what is going on?
35.
Scott, a lot of stuff is going on. Thank you for joining us.
I'm gonna do 40 shipped for the two of them. 40 shipped. Yeah, 40 shipped for the two of them. That sounds like a good price. We would crush that online if we wanted to.
What would Gorzak do? Gorzak would have some kind of wild party. I'm really not sure. He likes basketball. He likes long walks on the beach.
Oh, wasn't I looking at Star Trek?
Yeah. There was some interest in Riker. It looks like that's his stand. Is that his stand?
No, these stands. Oh, I don't know. I think these stands are for the smaller guys. I believe.
Dang it.
I don't know. Stand with it.
If he stands with it, then it's his now. We need to make a Where's Waldo with Gorzak.
He's too big to hide.
I'm not sure where Gorzak could possibly hide, especially not in this very loud outfit.
The Star Trek guys, we could do $11 ship for that and data, or $12 ship. That makes it worth it.
All right, we are doing $12 shipped for 10-inch Riker with a stand. And also this Generations data on card. His card has seen better days, but he's complete. Oh, who did I knock over? He is complete in there. $12 for the Star Trek lot. And again, that's shipped anywhere in the United States. Brian Ivanhiser. How are you doing, Brian? How's Irene? How are you guys? Wonder Woman and Robin. How much? $40 for the pair. Wonder Woman does have a glued leg, but she still displays great. She has very little paint loss. John still claiming Star Trek. Thank you, John. Dead air, dead air. All right. Cool. Riker in his Generations outfit, looking very suave. Okay. Thank you, guys. Justin has disappeared into the bowels of the back room once again. Oh, I just heard a giant thump. That wasn't good. You all right?
Yeah.
He's okay. Set these guys up here. Gorzak, Love and Life. I am going to end up breaking them, so I'm just going to leave them to the side. What else we got here? Let's dig around a little bit. What do we have? That is weird and broken. Guys, we have so much stuff. We're trying not to just bring junk out, though, so... Ultra Force. Oh, man. Anybody want some Ultra Force action figures? I'm going to guess the answer is no on that. Yeah, I'm going to guess the answer is no.
What?
Ultra Force?
Oh, God, dude. You can't even sell them on card. They're terrible.
I'm just trying to keep the action moving here.
Got another tub of stuff. All right, so I'm trying to make a G.I. Joe-esque pile. There's another 93-ish Joe. I don't even know who that...
Wow.
It's so funny, my Joe knowledge gets kind of tough around 92, 93. Oh, see, this is just a thing of weapons, and this is where it gets hard.
I can move Gorzak. Is he in your way?
She said, no. Oh, I did see a bag of Robocops somewhere.
Oh, they're on the table, I think? Right there.
Bunch of Robocops. Right back.
What happened to the McFarlane figures?
It's such a mess tub. There's no way to... All the parts and pieces are loose, so there's no way to do it.
Okay, so the McFarlane tub was a huge tub of just loose figures and accessories. It would have been insane for us to try to put everything together. You know, what sword goes with which guy. And the tub itself was so big, we really could not have just sold it as a giant lot. It would have been, like, insanely expensive to ship.
Well, I mean, I'll sell it as a lot, but it's gonna... I have to, only way to do it. It's because the work involved is so... I don't know how many figures there are. I can listen. Whoever's interested, I can count the amount of figures. kind of see who they are, and then just price it from there. I have a feeling it's gonna be like $100.
Matthew's interested in RoboCops.
Okay.
I forget what we had on them.
Oh, we didn't do anything on them. I was looking for more, and I actually just found a helmet. So.
Oh, Matthew, we're still unearthing some stuff. Seems.
Nobody's interested in the Warriors of Virtue, right?
I think a lot of people are actually interested in the Warriors of Virtue. I know.
I wish I knew what their weapons look like.
I know nothing about these figures. You know what? I looked up Amigos. I'll look up the Warriors of Virtue while you're messing around.
All right, I'm going to look at RoboCop real quick.
Yeah, we had a couple of people interested. Let's see.
All right. So we got like a battle damaged RoboCop with a helmet that comes off. He's got some like bullet chest wounds. These are the Kenner. This is cooler. He's actually articulated and a little smaller than the Kenner. He's actually kind of like G.I. Joe scale. I wonder if this is reaction. I wonder if this is modern. We're going to check on that. This looks like it's in RoboCop 3. He's got a hand that comes off.
Nope, 1995. 1995. 1995.
Yeah, okay.
So it's not reaction. The scale is cool. He's 3 3/4.
Yeah, the scale's awesome. He's got a hand that comes out, but I'm putting it back in, so his hand goes back on. He's got the jetpack, so I think that's from RoboCop 3, when he had the jetpack. I'm looking for guns. I don't see any guns, which sucks. As of right now, this RoboCop 3 figures lot. Man, I want to keep this 3 3/4 guy. So the 3 3/4 guy has he's articulated like a Kenner Star Wars. No, better. He has knees and elbows. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of articulation because I don't think his head goes side to side. Super cool.
If I show you some Warriors of Virtue
Don't know what he is.
accessories, you think you
let's see. For the 3 RoboCop guys, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. $9 shipped for the 3 RoboCop guys. 3 RoboCop guys. What'd you say? 2 were Kenner. What was the other one? Was it Kenner as well? 90?
I didn't say anything. I'm sorry.
Oh, you just said a year?
95.
95.
On the 3 3/4.
I think they're Kenner because I think Kenner had that. Had the rights to it.
Okay, claim RoboCop. Justin Gerard.
I was gonna set them up, but okay. $9 shipped. I'm gonna do a little G.I. Joe lot next, I think. I've come across a number of random G.I. Joe guys, so I might as well. Wait, where's that thing I was working on? Okay. Let me make sure I got everything. Oh.
Here are some Warriors of Virtue accessories. Let me know if they look familiar.
Huh. There could be some in there.
Okay. All right.
Oh, look. Order. Law and Order.
Ooh, that's what makes it a lot.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Well, some of it's KO, some of it's the Chat May, but some people love that stuff. Who got the lot with all the Jurassic Park and stuff like that?
I think it was Connor.
Put that with that? Is it just a backpack? I think it's a Jurassic Park backpack.
Matthew, the RoboCops are actually Toy Island.
Oh, that early? Okay, that makes sense.
Joshua Dean Browning, is that a stomper truck?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, this is Trailbreaker Transformers. Honestly, it's just one Transformer. And then there's a Action Masters Shockwave, which is super cool. It's like a later G1 thing. They don't transform. I'm just going to start another Transformers pile here. Then there's like a McDonald's Transformer toy. I'm going to start another Transformers pile and see if it gets to be where it's worth selling.
So I think I realized why these Warriors of Virtue were just sitting in the back room. They're not worth a ton of money, and we're too lazy to see if we have any of their accessories. There's 6 of them in this bag. They're kind of weighty. Without their accessories, they might be like $2 or $3 a piece. I don't know if it's worth $12 to ship this heavy-ass bag.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I don't care. $15 for how many Warriors of Virtue?
6.
Wow.
Yeah.
$15 for 6 Warriors of Virtue, if anybody wants that. If I find weapons, I'll throw them in. No guarantees there, though. I'm starting with this Transformers thing. Somebody asked about something, right? I'm going to show this G.I. Joe lot off. I think I have more G.I. Joe, though, real quick.
Is that more Joe? Is Gorzak done or still being bid on?
He's just sitting and staring.
Gorzak is just chilling for right now, Matthew.
Who has the bid, Matthew?
Yes.
Well, if he wants it, it's his.
While Justin looks for more G.I. Joes, how many Ultra Force figs are there? Connor, I think there's like 3. So we have got some Fisher-Price Little People. Now, most of these are vintage, so they are the old wooden style. The dog is wood, mom is wood, dad is wood, and the mean bully kid is also wood. We also have a throne from the castle, and we can throw in a happy kid. He's plastic, though. Anybody want some vintage Fisher-Price Little People? $10 gets you the lot, plus the little throne, and that's shipped. $10. Yeah, Connor, there were 3. There were 3. Little throne. I love the little throne. I had the castle. I still have it, actually. Little People Castle. One of my favorite toys of all time. He kind of does. He's got the collar around the top. Ron, clean Little People. Thank you, Ron. I didn't expect anyone to care about Little People. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you, Ron. I literally didn't think anyone would give a crap. That's great. What'd you find? Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Another tub. He's bringing another tub out.
We're just trying to drum some money up here. All right. I don't know if
The dog works in engineering.
Let me find any more G.I. Joe. So let's just do this G.I. Joe lot. It's not going to be very expensive. Is this a canoodle?
Is this a who now?
Canoodle?
I don't know what a canoodle is. Oh, a caboodle?
Yeah, caboodle.
No, that's not a caboodle. That's a fishing tackle box.
Okay. Nobody gives a crap about Warriors of Virtue. I don't blame them.
I'm kind of glad, actually.
All right, so G.I. Joe. Let's see what we got here. It's got a broken crotch. Law. This is going to be a whatever. This is cool. Worms, no helmet, but he drives the maggot. He's no brakes. I don't know who that is. He is vintage. I don't know who he is. This is just a crap lot. Man, I was hoping chat me, guys. It would have been hard to find anything worth a lot of money. I mean, we buy collections because stuff's worth money, and we end up selling this stuff. So let's see.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ron, that's awesome. And I really appreciate the comment. We really like to know not just where stuff came from, but where stuff is going. So the fact that your little kids can be playing with those little people, it's just going to sound silly, but it means a lot to me that stuff gets rehomed and stuff that is pre-loved will be loved again. So that's awesome. Thank you.
All right, here's some Chat May, like KO type G.I. Joes. They have the G.I. Joe vintage articulation, but they are what we would call knockoffs. They're not really Joes. They're G.I. But then here's G.I. Joe.
Have you given a price for the G.I. Joes yet?
Not yet.
Okay, Chris.
I'm just seeing what's here.
Chris, just to recap the rules, not just for you, Chris, but for everybody, anyone who may have just tuned in. This is a claim sale. It's a little different than some other claim sales that we've been doing since the whole quarantine pandemic thing started, because we literally don't even know what we're going to be selling until we pull it out of a tub. We just pulled some stuff out of our warehouse, out of our back room, some stuff that's just been kind of sitting. Some of it...
all that work.
Some of it's been sitting... I might be jumping on the table. Some of it's been sitting for literally 3 years since we moved into our location here. But we're just going through stuff, pulling it out, and what we want to do with the claims is we're going to pull the items out, we're going to talk about them a little bit, maybe set them up or try to, like Justin's doing right now, and then we're going to name a price. Once the price has been named, that's when you want to do your claiming. To claim, you just want to say claim, name of the item, gimme, name of the item, I want, name of the item, something like that. The Facebook spam filters don't like it when you say the same word repeatedly, so we try to like mix it up a little bit just so it's different. At the end of all of this, or honestly maybe very early tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it tonight, I'm going to send you guys all PayPal links. You can use PayPal, any debit card, credit card, e-check to check out, and you're not required to have a PayPal account to do that. We can send you an invoice or a link, and whatever works. All the prices that we're quoting do include free shipping in the United States. If you are an international customer, thank you for watching, first of all. Thank all of you for watching. But if you're international, we are going to have to get exact shipping from you to ship the item, just because that can get a little pricey. We don't mind shipping for free in the U.S., but international tends to be a little more. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. I hope that answered your question, and as soon as we name a price, feel free to claim.
So the G.I. Joe lot right here, $10 shipped. And, yeah, if I find anything else, $10 for this G.I. Joe lot. Let me see if I can find a bag to put it in.
That is a steal. I have a bag. Will they fit here? Is that big enough?
That's big enough. Yep.
Okay. That is a steal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, I mean, some of them are chap made.
Yeah, some of them are chap. Just so you know, some of them are, like Toys R Us brand kind of. Is Chat made Toys R Us brand, or is it just straight up knockoff?
Straight up there.
Okay, yeah, so some of them are like vintage knockoffs, but they're all in the same 3 3/4 realm, military style. Oh, Freddie Bravo has claimed G.I. Joe. I have an item if you need one.
Sure. Let's get these G.I. Joes in the thing. Thank you, Freddie.
Freddie, thank you. I recognize your name from a couple claim sales we've done here, so thanks for tuning in and sticking with us. G.I. Joe lot, and that was $10?
Yep.
All right. Next up on the Toy is Right.
What you got?
I got something very strange. This is an autographed photo of Daniel Logan, who played Baby Boba Fett, right? It does come with its certificate of authenticity, so it is real. This was a Nerd Block exclusive that came out, I think, either last year or the year before.
Boy, we really did have some weird stuff.
We have a lot of weird stuff. Now, because this was laying in a tub, there is a little bit of a bend in this one corner. If you were to frame it, though, that would come right out. It's really not that big of a deal. These are going for $15-20. I can't believe it. But today, right now, this can be yours for $10 with a certificate of authenticity.
Shipped.
Daniel Logan, in your home.
Boba.
Baby Boba Fett, shipped right to your door, $10 American dollars.
If you look closely, you can see the blood of his father's head on his arms.
Connor wants to know if we do $5 for the 3 Ultra Force figures.
Connor, we'll throw the Ultra Force in with your stuff.
They're right behind you. I can't, in good conscience, charge you real money for them, Connor. They're yours. They're right in that tub right here. Right in front of you. They're now directly in front of you. Straight down. No, in front, to your right. Right there. Right in there. Yes, right there.
Here you go, Connor. On us.
I'm just going to throw them in the rest of his pile here.
On us. Here's a big Taz. Some people love Taz.
This is getting stupid.
Well, no, hold on a second, because I got some good stuff coming now.
We are at the 2-hour mark.
All right. This is probably it then.
And we have to finalize Gorzak, unless we really want to keep him as a mascot, which I got to be honest, I wouldn't mind.
No, didn't Matthew want him?
$20 is the only, it was the only,
We got
bid.
2 things left. Well, then, if he wants to hold us to the $20, it's his. All right.
Ooh, this is going to be good.
Kenner Real Ghostbusters lot.
That is a good lot. There was one figure laying here. Did you get him?
I love that you're like, yes. I love that you're like the Vanna White of this. Oh, original OG Winston. The OG guys usually are the OG guys and the Ecto Glow, but there's no Ecto Glows in here, guys, so let's not get crazy, all right?
Kevin Granite. Let's see those Transformers. Are there more Transformers?
He sees Trailbreaker sitting there.
Ah, gotcha.
OG Ray.
Ray.
Granny Grinch. No.
Granny Gross Ghost. You
Couple-
said Granny Grinch. You're so silly.
Couple weapons.
Steve, do we have classic 90s
Ghost.
McDonald's toys? Steve, that's a great question.
Definitely.
We definitely have them here in the store in our like assorted character figurine rack. They're usually $2 or $3 a piece.
These are the. So guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna say $25 for this real Ghostbusters lot. It's a good lot. There are weapons, ghosts. I don't know if you can see the. You got some weapons and some ghosts, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters. What did I say? $25 shipped.
You did, yep.
Yep, $25 shipped.
All right, that is a great price.
Need a baggie for them. For them. Oh, here's one. $25 shipped. While I'm getting the next thing ready.
Dave would like the Ghostbusters. Dave, you were the first to claim them. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dave.
Big ones.
You guys are helping us out, and hopefully you're getting some cool stuff you want. We're just making room here.
Every tub we can clear is one less tub that's going back in the back room. Tom Felice, shoot, did I miss a Duke's board game? It's still here, but I think, Tom, I think we actually gave you a nicer copy. Are you hoarding? Are you army building Duke's board games? Nobody wants Baby Boba Fett's autograph? I'm going to throw that out there one more time. Nobody wants Baby Boba's autograph? 10 American dollars? Come on, Baby Boba Fett. When are you ever going to meet him? You're not going to meet him in person. You're not going to go to a convention and meet this kid. Baby Boba Fett's autograph can be yours for only $10 with the certificate of authenticity.
God. Call him Baby Boba Fett.
Baby Boba Fett. He did play Boba Fett. I'm not stupid.
Connor.
Right?
Darth Maul going into your modern Star Wars thing.
David Molnack, what's going on with that Taz?
Taz is for sale.
What is Taz? Like $5? Is he vintage? Oh yeah. Dave Taz? Sorry, I'm playing with him and I can't see over this thing. Taz is vintage, early 90s. He's in great shape. He's all bendable, no broken wires. $5 if you want to throw him in your bunch of other stuff. $5. Andrew, autographs don't have articulation. They are useless to me. Tom Felice is interested in the board game. It's not complete. I would
Did he buy the car?
I think so. Yeah, I think he did.
Tom, I mean, I don't know. $10, and unless we're not shipping to you, $8. You know. Do you want this? Adventures of Batman and Robin soft one? Soft lunchbox. Adventures of Batman and Robin soft lunchbox. Vintage 90s. Has this thermos. If you're really into Batman. It's got a little stain. See, I want to just throw this stuff away. It's got a little stain up there. But the thermos is there.
How bad is the stain? Is it just a little,
Couple dots. Looks like, you know.
let me see. It might be paint or something. It's still cool.
All right. This is the last thing I'm going to put up.
Dave, I got your claim for Taz. He's going in your pile. Thank you. Tom, I did buy the car and I'll take the game too. Tom, if I thought you'd be interested, I didn't think the stuff was nice enough to even offer it.
And he has it all. But you know what? He likes to have extra stuff. He likes to have a trunk. He likes to have a General Lee trunk full. Anybody think I should crack this case? Anybody interested in some Kenner Star Wars? You tell me. If nobody is, I get it.
Someone's asking how much it is.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to do the whole case. I mean, you know.
Steve, you're asking about McDonald's toys. Shoot me a message. Just PM me. We don't have a ton, but what I do have, I can just show you like a little video or something. And if you're interested, we'll ship.
Come on, Luke. All right. Farm Boy Luke, no saber. Bespin Luke. With a saber. I don't know if that saber's OG. That saber might be a KO. I'm not going to consider it. 2 X-Wing Lukes. Discolored Hoth Luke. Looks like he was buried in someone's backyard.
Hey, stranger things have happened.
Biker Scout. Endor Han. No cloak.
Cloakless.
Jedi Luke.
Ooh.
Nice Jedi.
Ooh.
Nice Jedi Luke.
Ooh.
With a cloak, no saber or gun.
Ooh.
So this is really just like a Luke lot.
Are you doing this as a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Walrus face man head.
Did we give up on the lunchbox?
We didn't give up. No, somebody wants to.
I'm gonna use my discerning eye for lunchbox quality and decide what I think is going on with it.
Walrus man won't stand well. His feet might be a little bent or something. There you go. He likes to bend over. Don't we all?
Dave, this lunchbox has some issues. I don't know if I would ever put my lunch in it.
Yoda, no cane, but with the orange snake.
Dave, you purchased a bunch of other stuff and you made a couple claims, and I'm pretty sure you still have some video games on deck that I haven't shipped yet. I am just gonna throw this in with your stuff. It's yours, okay?
Wow, how about that? All right, so this Star Wars lot right here could be yours with free shipping for the low price of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures. For the low price of $50.
How many figures?
10 figures.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean,
right.
I know Jedi Luke is really good, and the Lukes are always good, but, what are they? They're just staring at me in there. $50 for this Star Wars lot.
Wow. $50, guys.
Shipped.
Freddy, Star Wars claim.
Thank you, Freddie. It's not the first time I heard your name.
No, Freddy's
That's awesome.
Freddy's been with us on multiple.
I'm gonna go pick a
sales.
giveaway. For anybody who bought something, I'm gonna go find something good. This was fun, but I didn't find anything like
Really cool.
some Star Wars figures. I didn't find anything like whoa. And I was hoping to dig in and find. You know what was cool? Those vintage Mego DC guys. That was interesting because we don't come across that stuff a lot.
And they're still up for bids, right?
Yeah, what I
$40 on these guys. We got Robin. And he has his cape, which is awesome. A little bit of paint wear. I can't get him to stand up. We got Wonder Woman, who does have a glued leg, but she still displays great. Her paint wear is very minimal. What did you say, 40 on those?
Yeah.
35. 35 for Robin and Wonder Woman. $35. Anna Maria was hoping for Bon Jovi.
What Bon Jovi stuff is there?
Anna Maria, I don't think we've ever gotten in any Bon Jovi anything ever. We get Kiss stuff now and then.
There's not much Bon Jovi out
And we have dead air because Justin has run off into the back room. Let's see. What else do we have laying around here? The heck? I don't even know what that guy is. Oh, alright. This is one last cool thing I can do while Justin's disappeared. These are Tales from the Crypt. Or Tales of the Crypt Keeper. I can't remember the toy line name. I think it might have been Tales of the Crypt Keeper. Somebody's going to have to correct me. I can't keep all my shit straight. There was a very small line of Crypt Keeper toys. Because we all know nothing says toys like creepy, gnarly looking dead grandpas. So we got a Crypt Keeper like in a tux. He's cute. I like the tux. He has like iridescent hair, so that's cool. We've got like a mummy with the little action there. Mummy hands. Mummy. Ah, ah. We've got a werewolf. I'm not sure what he's supposed to do. Oh, his head just kind of like lunges at you, it looks like. Wow. Wow. His head just kind of like bites, maybe? Maybe he's supposed to be biting, I'm not sure. Let's see. Oop, there goes Wonder Woman. And Luke. And Crypt Keeper. I guess this is Dracula? He just sort of does like an arm thing. There he goes. And it looks like we have a zombie with detachable limbs. He doesn't seem to have his one leg, foot, but he does have his hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $8 shipped for the Crypt Keeper lot. Anybody interested? $8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figs. This guy, if he's supposed to come with a foot, he doesn't have it. But other than that, he's got his arm. Everybody else looks cool. I have no idea if they're supposed to come with accessories. Although I don't really know what kind of accessories they would come with. Like, what does the Crypt Keeper have as an accessory? Like a bone? I don't even know.
A comic book?
A comic book? Oh, okay, yeah, I get you.
Who knows?
I don't even know. $8 for the lot of Crypt Keeper guys. If anyone's interested. Justin, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Victor, all right, I got your claim.
Somebody claimed Star Wars, right?
Oh, wait, no, hold on. Back up. Back up.
Back up.
I thought I knew who claimed what, but I'm seeing that I did not, in fact, know. Looks like Connor ended up getting the Tales from the Crypt. Connor, congratulations. What you got there, Justin? You good?
Yeah, I just got like today's giveaway. I think. Well, who?
Oh.
I need a bag for the Star Wars guys.
Oh,
Guys, this was hard.
yeah, this one was tough.
This was very hard. Hey, whoever won the Star Wars lot, I found a R2-D2 with it's original. No, it's the Sensor Scope ESB Empire Strikes Back. The sticker is beautiful. He's just missing a leg. His head is pretty good. His chrome is there. It's actually worth money. I mean, if you found a leg and put it together. So I'm just going to throw this in with your
Here you go.
Star Wars lot. Thank you.
Tom Dolgus just said, "Oh, he's killing me."
Who? Wait, did Tom need that sensor scope?
No. I think he means Connor's killing him with.
Oh.
Yeah. Justin, I thought I had correct. Justin, Joe, just so you know, making a claim, you may not have been the first person. You may have been. What matters is what we see on our end. And I am scrolling back up. I did double and triple check. We did get a claim from Connor, and then directly thereafter a claim from his dad. So if you go first or second, it's still Connor's.
Well, or it's his dad.
Yeah. Again, it really comes down to.
They can fight that out amongst themselves.
Yeah, Connor and Tom can arm wrestle for it. But when it comes to that, when you type something, you're always going to be the first person you see on your end because you're typing it. Your internet connection can affect that, whether you're on Wi-Fi or not.
It's just whatever we see on our end.
Yeah, it really just comes down to what we're seeing on our end.
Unfortunately, that sucks that sometimes, but.
All right, you good?
Here's the Star Wars lot that someone won.
Dang, it was Freddie.
Freddie? Uncle Freddie? This is today's giveaway.
Oh, you're knocking down your Migos.
I think that's pretty cool. It's He-Man and Trapjaw. Funko, Master Universe, something different. We've been doing, we've done comics, we've done toys. So today's giveaway is, and a copy
Oh no. And a signed autograph from Baby Boba Fett.
And a copy of The Death of Superman.
Oh, wait, that's the Death of Superman? I thought that was black. Isn't that the re-emergence
I don't
of
know.
Superman?
The white version. I don't know. I don't even know.
A lot of questions about the Transformers are still sitting on the table.
Okay. So as far as the last giveaway, we do giveaways. If you won something and bought something from us, your name goes into this giveaway. Who wants this lot of Transformers? Jesus, it's a Trailbreaker. He's all there, but he's missing. He's not all there. He's just parts Trailbreaker. This is a McDonald's Transformer. I've seen all over the place. It's cool. It's a lineup. Whoa, it works. It's pretty awesome. And then you got what is it? Action Masters Shockwave. $8 shipped. Anybody wants it?
So Matthew has suggested that we take a jaunt around the store before we're done to sell some things on display. We've already gone way over 2 hours.
Oh, it went by fast.
Yeah, we're at 2.5 hours already.
Maybe the next one will be a jaunt around the store.
Just
maybe next Sunday we'll do a store walk around.
Andrew just claimed the Transformers.
Oh, Andrew. Okay, Andrew. And we'll throw in this Night of Tir Na Nog with them. Andrew. All right. Sorry about the Superman comic. We have like 50 of them.
Was this 8, did you say?
Yeah.
All right, I need a bag for these. Are we going to do the giveaway after the fact like we did before, just so I don't have to write down 100 names?
Okay.
3 pages of names.
Once again, you want to go over some other stuff?
4 pages of names.
All right, yeah, we're not going to... So this is what... we're going to do the giveaway, and we'll tell you after the fact. Because it's going to take us forever to insert all the names into the thing. So you're getting this for free for buying something from us. Thank you. We're at bottom dollar with these guys. $30 for the 2 of them. If anybody wants them, and that gets your name into the drawing too. $30 for the vintage DC Mego, Robin and Wonder Woman.
Matthew said every order should get a free Superman comic.
It's kind of... You know what? That might happen.
Do you know how many copies of the wedding album we have?
$30.
I think we have 2 full cases.
What was the price on the WWE wrestling guys? Do we remember?
The WWF wrestling guys? No, I have no clue.
The knockoff guys?
25, I think. 25, I think, is what we said.
All right, guys. This reminds me of...
how much is Trapjaw? I don't see a Trapjaw.
Oh, well, this Trapjaw's in there. This is a giveaway. You might have just joined. This is our giveaway. One
of our lucky purchasers, claimants today. We're going to do a raffle. I mean, if you want to keep stalling, I could put all the names in a hat.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I feel like Geraldo Rivera when he opened up the vault.
Oh, now you're making my joke?
I feel like we opened up Al Capone's vault.
I feel like we opened Al Capone's vault today, just by digging around in the back room. Anyone who made a claim, thank you. Anybody who just watched today, thank you too. We're really happy that you guys are here for us to entertain. We hope you are being entertained. Thank you for making claims. Probably, I gotta be honest, it might be tomorrow morning. I don't think... You want me to move over? Okay, there you go. I'm gonna send you guys links for checkout. We accept credit cards, debit cards, PayPal, e-checks. Did I miss anything?
No, you can pay through with any of your credit cards and debit cards.
And you don't need to have a PayPal account to do that, which is really cool. So I'm going to contact you guys with your totals. All of your totals do include free shipping anywhere in the U.S., so don't forget that.
Yep.
And you can just check out at any...
We do this every Sunday at 3. It's not always what's in the box. It's the first time we've done it. Yes. Probably the last time we'll do it.
Probably the last time.
So it's easier when we know what the stuff is.
Yeah, and actually know what we're going to be asking.
But here's the thing. When we announce midweek, when we set the event up, maybe we might set the event up tonight and just make the announcement later on what the event's going to be. It's definitely going to be a claim sale, 3 o'clock next Sunday.
Yes.
For everyone who shares the event, you get your name into the drawing for whatever next week's giveaway is going to be.
Yeah, we always do a giveaway at the beginning of the stream and then another one at the end. We just had a lot of sales today and too many names for me to just sit here and write out in a hat.
Next week's giveaway is going to be this.
Uh-oh, he's walking away, guys. Walking away.
Next week's giveaway, and you don't have to make a purchase. All you have to do is share.
Oh, this is good.
All this is good. Share. Next week's giveaway is this mint and sealed box let me take the price off. Next week's giveaway is this mint and sealed box.
Klingon
Disruptor.
It's beautiful. The demo batteries may or may not still work.
Yeah, no guarantees if you open it if it works or not. Who knows?
Yeah, I can't even get my finger in there. That is going to be next week's beginning raffle. It is, I'm distracted.
So all you have to do is share the event?
No purchase necessary. All you have to do is share the event, put your name in the hat, and at the beginning of next week's Bartertown, we will give that away. We were thinking next week of doing board games. I'm not sure if we're going to get to that. We have a entire half of our warehouse just full of board games. And we know a lot of you are stuck at home and kind of bored. So being bored and playing board games might work. We might take Matthew's suggestion and just do a little jaunty jaunt around the store. It's been a while since we've done that. Or if you guys have any ideas of what you might like to see on Bartertown, please let us know. You never know. Somebody might have a great idea. Matthew's idea was great.
It was, yeah.
Are we good? We signing off?
We're good. Thank you guys for watching. You know, you're helping us keep the lights on. We're glad we can come in, sit in your living room, and we hope it's fun. I'm stressed out because now I have all these tubs out, and I got to clean them up.
Thanks, guys. I gotta hit the finish button. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Bye.